Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Give me 1 second. All right, we should be good now. We should be good to go. We should be good to go. I'll go live on TikTok in like 10 minutes. When's the new hero dropping? I'm not sure. We're about to find out today. I gotta wake up, man. I was up late playing Black Ops. That was my fault for missing the parry. Got him. What's up, King? What's up, Juice? Coffee cures the soul. Yeah, I don't have any coffee though. I have to go get some.
Round two.
There it is. What's up, Toon?
Round three.
Damn.
Round four.
Okay, lock in, lock in. Come on. What's up, Silence? Appreciate that. Best content, thank you, man. Oh, it's top heavy right there. Got him. Let's go. DCD today? Probably later. We got the Warriors then in what? 17 minutes. Bonk owes you money. Oh, Tune, I was able to clear out my friends list. It's back working, but I gotta re-add everybody. I only have like my PlayStation friends and my Xbox friends that I added, I think, and I believe, I'm not sure, but yeah, long story short, I gotta re-add everybody. So I think my list works again. It should work again because it hasn't glitched out yet. So Cornish, thank you for the prime sub. I still gotta get my alerts on screen. I have no idea what the hero looks like. No clue. I haven't seen anything. I'm about to see it for the first time today.
Round one.
All right, going against Kensei now. Okay. Oh yeah.
Victory. Round two.
Praying for no Jurin V2. Yeah, well, we gotta wait and see. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, that's gonna catch me. Oh, dang. Yeah, you're right, Cornish. 100%.
Round three.
Come on. I gotta do something about this before it starts.
Defeat.
Yeah. Big boy, I know.
Round four.
Oh my goodness. I think I could do one more. Is it, let me see. The dev stream doesn't start until 10 minutes before, right? So I think we can do one more. I think we can do one more. I'm about to go comp. F this. It's on their main page. Insane. It's on their official page. Yeah, I know the countdown, I mean.
Round one.
I can full guard that.
Victory. Round two.
Ah, good. Ooh, we needed that one.
Round three.
Oh.
Victory.
There we go. All right, let's pull up the dev stream and let's see what we got. Let me back out of here. Let me back out. Hold up. Let me back out. GG's, bro. GG's. Let me switch over real quick. I know, right? I got to get a new monitor soon. I got to get something that can play higher than 60 frames. Because it's rough for me out here. I'm not going to lie. Where's my Google Chrome at? I'll close this. I got too many browsers up. Yeah, I got way too many browsers. Pull this to the side. There we go. Close this. Do it that right there. Do that right there. Give me 1 second. Let me just fix this real quick. Y'all can't hear it. My bad. There it is. Is it too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, all right, yeah. I might have to move my webcam around. But is it too loud, y'all? Is the audio too loud or no? Okay, cool. Volume's on. Okay, cool. We got 2 minutes.
つぶし踏みつぶし何でもあり愚か者の乱と騒ぎ気の短さは手榴弾爆発寸前のこの怒り街に火花一触相関聞かせ近距離戦言葉の衝撃重い一撃刀になんか頼らない俺のファイトは力強く荒れ狂う嵐の中笑い飛ばせ堂々と荒れ狂う嵐の中笑い飛ばせ堂々と
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it is a hand-to-hand combat hero. Oh. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about! Oh, we got what I... Oh, snap. You know how long I've been asking for this? Do y'all realize how long I've been asking for this? It's been at least 6 years. Oh, okay.
What's up, Warriors?
All right, what a start!
Year 10,
What a start!
Season 2 title update 2. She looks incredible. I can't wait to talk about her. Joining me today, we've got Nolan. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, thank you, Anthony.
New hero
And hello
available
to everybody
July
out there.
23rd.
Listen, I gotta jump
That's in a
into
week.
my normal spiel because it's super
Oh, I
important.
need a
Because
new
we've got
monitor.
a big show for you today, and we want to make sure you get all the drops possible. So make sure you go out there and you link your UB Connect account to your Twitch account. That way, for every 30 minutes you're with us today, you're going to get a scavenger crate. And on top of that, we're going to pick some lucky winners at the end of the show to win a grand prize of either 100k steel or the new Erakure hero. So it's going to be super awesome. On top of that, we have a whole Twitch directory planned starting July 23rd through August 11th. So just watch your favorite
I'm gonna be on for that, don't worry.
on Twitch. Watch for 1, 2 to 4 hours, and you're going to get some fabulous drops. You can read them for yourself. They were on the screen, and you can go back probably later on. On top of that, we got more free fun stuff for you all. A free week is coming up, so UB Connect on Xbox
And it's a free
on
week.
PlayStation
Ooh.
from July 23rd to August 4th. You want to play For Honor for free? You want to bring in your friends who haven't been playing for a while? Bring them on, because you can play for 12 days for free. That's more than a week. I looked it up. That's how math works. It's amazing. So keep an eye out for all of that.
Awesome. Why don't we take a look at a little bit of an agenda for today's show? So, of course, we'll be going over all the details for Arakure.
Details, gameplay, animation, modeling, throwback events, esports, balancing, community corner. Okay.
We'll look at the modeling. We'll have a throwback event that you may or may not be excited for.
I gotta go find me a monitor that can do 120 frames,
we've got an
bro.
esports
I need to
segment,
switch this
which I'm
monitor
also
out
looking
ASAP.
forward to. We've got a balancing and quality of life improvement segment, and of course, community corner at the end.
Amazing.
I can't wait. Folks, grab your popcorn. It's going to be a long one. So stick around. We're going to head to the sweet details. But first, check out this gameplay trailer. It's going to be awesome. Enjoy.
Let's go.
Yo. Nah, this is tough. Hey, strike meter. Introducing a new strike meter. Oh, they get creative. Attack buffs for each level. Take advantage of unblockables and hyper armor and finishes and targets. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? Switching between enemies gives offensive buff. Oh, she's an anti-gank hero. Reduce attack damage of nearby enemies. Walk it off, heals and cleanses based on combat level. Max out your meter and your allies get buffs. You and your ally get buffs. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. This is literally perfect. All right, I don't care. All right, listen. Y'all did this with Jurin. I don't care if she OP. I'm playing it. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. All right, I'm not gonna stop playing if the SG ends up OP. I'm not doing it this time. I did it with Afera. I did it with Jurin. I did it with all these heroes. Y'all not finna bully me into not playing the character. It's not happening. I don't care how hard y'all cry. I don't.
Welcome back, Warriors. What an exciting time indeed. Arakure looks incredible. Join with me today. We've got Danny, we've got Ben. How you
Right,
guys
she
doing?
looks fun, right?
Thanks for having us.
Good. And how about that music from that trailer? I think you wrote that, didn't you?
I did. The English lyrics,
Yeah.
at least, a little bit.
I'm
of a
hyped,
diss
Red
track,
Blade.
and,
I like it.
Thanks to our Japanese partners for doing some trans creation with it. Every time I hear it,
Oh, it's hype.
I get hyped to kick some butt.
I want a shadow box every time I hear it.
Yeah.
Why don't we jump into the seasonal roadmap real quick before we jump into everything else? So let's look at TU2 since that's where we are landing. On July 23rd, you can expect the Arakure Hero to be released. We'll also have a free event pass going from July 23rd to August 13th.
Oh, I forgot to go live on TikTok.
Audacity.
Damn.
Starter Dominion is
I
going
can
to
still
be
do
coming
it.
back from July 23rd to August 6th. Now with 5 maps in the rotation, we've got Kang Pass, Citadel Gate, River Fort, Canyon, and Temple Garden is back. Plus, we added stamina, feats, and revenge based on some feedback.
Give me a
So
second. Let me
let
go
us know
live on
what you
TikTok
think.
real quick.
Type on the Reddit, wherever we're giving the feedback.
Oops, my bad.
We also have a throwback event from August 13th to September 3rd, and we have some Hero Fests for Berserker.
My bad.
Josa,
Sorry.
and Commander. So, why don't we jump into the
Y'all didn't
narrative
miss
side of
nothing.
things? You want to give us a quick recap of what happened in Title
Yeah,
Update 1?
yeah, for sure. Previously,
Yeah.
For Honor.
That's it.
So yeah, our focus was shifting back into the Mire, where the Mongol presence was increasing quite a bit because of a alliance happening between the House of Dokuja and the Khotun.
How do I-
But there was a bit of a bloodbath recently, thanks to our friend the Oni. So that alliance was weakened quite a bit because bodies were dropping, and quite a few of them were leaders from both sides. And
What?
I don't know if you can see. There's a bit of a shadow teasing that there was another uninvited guest that night watching the festivities.
Wonder who
Would
that
you look
could
at
be. Do you want to talk a bit more about who this
Yeah.
uninvited guest was?
So we're doing something a little different this TU. It's kind of fun, a little bit of parallel storytelling. And yeah, so at that banquet was the Arakura. The Arakura are like scrappy street fighters that thrive in the criminal underbelly of the Mire. Arakura means kind of like
fucking
violent,
this up.
unruly,
Sorry.
or untamed person. And they're historically inspired by Japanese sukeban from the 60s and 70s, which were these delinquent girls who organized in gangs to like smoke in the bathrooms. And they were rebelling against authority and kind of like the rigid expectations of society at that time. And likewise, so our samurai are also breaking tradition. They learn to fight in the dirty back alleys and in tavern brawls. They poke your eyes, stomp your toes, spit in your face. Anything goes. Yeah, so one of the most prominent Arakura is Gaki, who's kind of who you're seeing in the default armor set. Gaki is like a given nickname. It means kind of like little devil or brat.
Okay,
And she leads a gang of Arakura who live by their own
Okay, cool.
rules. Or at least they used to, because that alliance between the Mongols and the House of Dokuja really threatened their criminal lifestyle, cleaned up the streets, the black markets dried up. So yeah.
Awesome. So it's a Gaki summer then.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You want to talk a bit more about what's happening right now with the Arakura?
I mean, they're fighting to survive. So as usual, keep an eye on the lore orders. You'll get some more details about Gaki's backstory, whose broken katana that might be.
Okay.
And also, we're doing something really fun with the short stories as TUs. So the new short story called Never Enough is available now. But it takes place at the same time as my friend Ian's short story, Seeing Red. So go back, read or reread Seeing Red, and then read Never Enough. And I hope you enjoy it.
Cool. Okay, so it's like a dual perspective.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Okay,
That's
that's
really
cool. That's
Yep.
cool. Danny, I want to jump to you
Yes.
because Arakure looks so
Why is
unique.
this-
Are you
Yes,
able
it
to
does.
tell us a bit more about what inspired her aesthetic?
Yeah, definitely. And the first thing is their backstory, also their attitude, and also their desire to fight. And on top of that, the fact that they live in the streets now as well. It didn't impact that a lot. We also used a reference from the UFC boxing scene and like an actress that did like tough and badass roles.
Nice.
So we can check more in detail how she looks. So the
Same,
clothes are relatively simple, but we find out
What
about
am I
entire
doing?
role.
That's-
But I wanted them to be recognizable, so they borrowed, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know why.
Some elements from the samurai. They adopt like the manpo to protect their jaw. They have the kusazuri. I knew it on one leg and sode on their arm, small sode. The knee pad that they stole from the suneate part, and the cloth are the rest of itatari that went through a lot of adventure, to say the least. And the blade on their back is inspired by Gaki's story that Ben mentioned. And it actually became a ritual.
Yo,
that they
Brian,
do
thank you
to
for
keep
the
part of group.
prime.
And they all wear one. Basically, they just have to break a katana. Where they get it,
All
we'll
right.
find out.
There we go.
But
I
it's
had so
another
many
symbol
applications
that
running in the
represents
back.
the
That's
desire
why,
to
y'all. My
break
bad if I was
tradition.
lagging.
And then Ben talked about the Sukeban. It definitely resonated with us as well. The strapping you see, for example, around the chest, area is inspired by them. It's as they were trying to hide the femininity
Right.
as a statement against a man's world.
Nice.
The tonfas and fighting style brought up some ideas too, of course. Like we wanted her to move freely, so the arms are not covered and very mobile. We wanted her to be muscular too, because she packs a punch, of course, but have the muscle.
All
to
right, we good
support the
now.
hits she receives
We
too,
good, we
because you
good, we
have
good.
people like Shugo or Lawbringer on the field, so it needed some meat
Yeah.
in there, right?
Of course.
Yep.
Do you want to talk a bit more about her hair a little bit?
Yeah, of course, it's a big feature. So, being this rebellious group, we needed something expressive to fit their attitude. So, what better than hair?
Yeah.
So we drew inspiration from the 70s punk in the UK, and everything they influenced. After that, they influenced so
Okay,
much.
cool. There we go.
And then we continued from there. And
Yeah, we got the new hero, man.
And I think it gives her a very modern touch.
Yeah.
Modern touch, yeah. And we even inspired ourselves from the rockabilly style that you see in Japan, that with their crazy hairstyle, which is so cool and it fits so well on her. So
And she looks
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
And by the way, the player expression is looking awesome on this. The patterns and material
Oh,
all work so well together. It's really a canvas.
oh, it
for you to
changes
express yourself.
the things. The
You
what
wanna
they
talk a bit
call
more about
what they
the
call
other
the but
sets?
they're not
Yeah,
batons, but
absolutely,
like you know
it
what
works well on
those
the set
called?
one, like as you can see here, we left a lot of real estate, I would say,
Yeah.
to give player much more choices, and it fits so well the personality of the
Tonfas,
Arakure
tonfas.
that we couldn't like do more than that and let people have fun. And on the set too, you pretty much have a little bit more of the same, but we brought up some fashion style a little bit more this time, like the wing shape.
And it
shoulder
like
cloth
you
inspired
can
by
change the color
Hero,
of them. I like that.
that are usually used more on traditional cloth. The small cape in the back is mostly just for movement and purely aesthetic, and it looks great. But it's again more real estate for you guys to have fun
Nice.
customizing her. Have fun, yeah. It's amazing.
Nah, this is gonna be a good character, bro. Hand to hand
Well,
combat.
well,
I love it.
Arakure will be available for purchase next week, July 23rd, for $9.99. It'll also be available for 15K steel 2 weeks after the release. So be on the lookout for that. I want to talk a little bit about the free event pass coming. So as we mentioned earlier, starting July 23rd and running until August 13th, the free event pass Arakuria's Audacity will allow players to
Nah,
loot
we
some
for
awesome
sure,
looking
chat. We
weapons.
for
So I'm
sure.
gonna get a little sneak peek at that. Ooh, these are cool. I like these.
We for sure maining.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Day
both
one,
for,
day
for
one, chat.
coming
Day
on the den
one.
and,
We
breaking all that
100%
down.
playing
Folks,
the new
stick
hero
around.
for
We're gonna
sure.
be doing a gameplay deep dive with some familiar faces in the next segment. But first, we're going to take a look at all the lootable weapons from the free event pass. So,
All right, they showing
Jason-
off new weapons before they show off the gameplay, y'all. All right, let's see. I mean, they cool weapons. They're nothing too crazy. Ain't nothing too crazy. TikTok, if you joining up, like the stream. Like the stream if you joining up to TikTok. We got the new hero reveal.
刀を砕け刀を砕け刀を砕け刀を砕け刀を砕け
We got the new hero reveal. We got weapons right now. And then we got weapons right now. And then we have the new hero reveal, like actually going into more detail after this. You think it's kind of basic? I mean, yeah, it's nothing like too crazy.
傷跡残し反逆の道砕け生きるが罪なら死ぬまで有罪無視それが俺の掟目つぶし踏みつぶし何でもあり愚か者の乱と騒ぎ目つぶし踏みつぶし何でもあり愚か者の乱と騒ぎ気の短さは主流
She coming out today, next week, the 23rd. They showed it. I mean, they showed a little bit, but not fully, Jay. It's a lot of weapons, ain't it? But she has low damage, but it stacks quickly. Probably with the strike meter. Yeah. New hero. Yeah. You missed a little bit of it. They showed a little bit of it earlier, Jordan. But after they show these weapons, they're about to show more. How many hours? I have no clue, bro. I've been playing since the launch of the game, so I have no idea how many hours. All right, here we go. Gameplay deep dive. Oh, that looked like a lot of damage, though. Tune, look at that. That looked like good damage. But this is with max strike meter, though. That's with max meter. This is with no meter. That look good with no meter. The heavies look good with no meter. Look at that. Like she throwing hands. And she got undodgeables. Oh, that makes it okay. She probably got 400 MS lights for sure, chain lights for sure. And she got undodgeable heavy finishers, definitely. And she got unblockables. Oh my god, like yo, she gonna be a problem. Oh my god, you could target swap bash into the mix.
Back,
oh
Warriors.
my
We are
goodness.
so excited to dive into the gameplay segment for Arakure, our latest samurai hero. And who better to help me out than these two absolute legends. JC, welcome back to the show. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. It's been interesting looking at chat in the back there.
Oh, that's the
Can't wait
mocap
to
weapons,
show
y'all.
off.
You could tell by the little balls on
Absolutely,
the
yes.
ends.
I mean, they called
that's
you are
that's what they
here,
use
so-
the mocap.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I get summoned, that's how I have to show up. I know I have to show up.
That's
It's
his
like a
name.
bat signal, like and then I just like JC, and I come running.
The JC signal. I
Yeah.
like it. All right, amazing. And on top of that, we also have Costa. Costa
Yeah.
joining us back on the couch. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm really excited to show Arakure to the world.
What's up, 303?
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, now's your chance.
Now is my
yeah.
chance.
So here, so
Tonfa's,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
This is
Uh-huh.
that moment.
What's
like,
her feet
we're
forward looking
introducing
like?
The hero to the world,
It
as you
maxes
said.
out her
So
gauge
what
and
can
gives
tell us about
you
this
and your
hero?
teammates a buff.
Well, she is an assassin, dual wielding tonfas. Do you want to talk about how we chose tonfas?
Yeah, so a little while ago, because we kind of decide on what weapons we're gonna do,
Okay.
quite in advance.
They about to go into deep detail, y'all. Don't miss out on
Vanessa and I
this.
specifically,
Definitely like up the
but
stream.
we're
If you're
talking
in here,
about-
like up
we're
the
looking at,
stream.
okay,
Like
how
up the
can
stream.
we make a kind of like fist-based hero, right? We've been getting a lot of requests from players to go, I want to have somebody that punches people, that does that kind of stuff. And the issue that we have normally is that every single punch in the game right now is a bash. And no matter what we kind of pick, like there was like Cestus and like a bunch of different kind of weapons, it always looks like you're punching straight up, and it always ends up looking like a bash. So that's problem number one. That it's like, yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
cool, but
okay,
it kinda
that's
feels
why it
odd,
took
and
him
then
so
it
long,
gets
probably.
Parry, like you parry a punch, it's a bit strange.
Yeah.
There's also a range problem, right? Because normally in For Honor, you're often, not necessarily always, but you're often outnumbered. You're in a duel, there's people around you. You want to be able to hit them on the side. But if I'm punching, like realistically, if I want to hit somebody that's there, it's super hard because I have to do these super weird, long, like stretchy punches that have no power behind them. So, because normally to have power, you have to crank your elbows a little bit more to be able to hit. So that didn't make any sense either.
Okay.
And we're starting to looking at different weapons, what we could do. And when we landed on Tonfas, we're like, you know what, this could probably work, right? Because you can hold it, and I'm sure that's what a lot of people kind of realized when we revealed it, is you punch with them.
Right.
But there's a lot of different ways to hold a Tonfa because you can kind of spin them, and you can actually we fix the range issue by being able to spin them and hit people outside. You can move them. You can use them as a hammer. You can use them for a lot of different things. You can use them to block as well. Traditionally, you're using them to block, so you get like that edge here to block.
Right.
So you can do so much with Tonfas, and it also fulfilled that kind of boxer, kind of brawler strategy.
Yeah, that's what we wanted, though. That's what we wanted, y'all.
So
That's
it
what we
just
wanted.
made total sense there.
Nice.
Yeah, totally.
Ain't that what we wanted?
Should we go into gameplay?
All right, we're going into gameplay, y'all.
alright.
We're going into gameplay.
So before we start with that,
TikTok, double tap the
I'll
screen.
just say that we tried to keep the pattern that light attacks are going to use the short end of the tonfa. So like punches, jabs, trajectories aren't wide. And then for heavy attacks, they have a wider trajectory because, like you said, she actually spins them out like that. Don't want to hit you guys, but yeah, just to start off
that's
like
how it
that.
kind of works.
Appreciate all the
So
follows,
let's
y'all.
Get into the gameplay.
Golded, thank you for the follow. Jay, thank you for the follow.
So here she
David, thank you for
is.
the follow. Here we go.
She looks really mean.
Here we go.
Yeah. She's got some
Gameplay
cool
reveal.
emotes too.
Yeah.
Show me something.
Scratch in the back with it. That's the way you use the
The other use for the
yeah,
Tonfa.
for
yeah.
sure. So let's get into it. She has light attack, right?
And you see the punching that you were talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
They're not
short
showing
end.
us the damage.
She
They're
has a
blocking the
heavy
damage.
And I don't know if you noticed this, but she spins the tonfa too. So
Yeah.
it looks really cool like that.
Oh, she
It's
spins it. Oh, that's pretty
really,
cool. She spins it
neat,
in motion.
animation with
Yeah,
the
it's
animation.
amazing. Like the detail, we're gonna have like Vanessa and Michelle come in later, but like the amount of detail that we have on those animations to make her look super cool is unprecedented. It's really, we're really excited.
And from light, you could go into heavy or light. So like, I could do light into heavy.
Light
I
heavy.
could do light into light. I could do heavy into light or heavy. So heavy into heavy,
You know, heavy-
heavy into light.
That kind of all works out, right?
Yeah,
You can go light,
like
right?
a
Basic.
two-hit hero.
2-hit hero.
Oh, we're stopping here, right? We did all this stuff. We had
Yep.
like these big crazy tonfas.
That's a deep dive, everyone.
That's a hero. Yeah. All right.
No, you
Thanks,
can
we'll
do,
see
you
you
can
at the
bash
back.
in
We
combo.
We never stop there. we never stop
We
there.
never ever stop.
I'm gonna show you her sprint attack too. Sprint attack. It's on the light input.
I'll do it on my end so people can
Yeah.
see what it looks like when you're. Actually, just a little bit of a jump with the cross tonfas there, so
Exactly.
that people.
Yeah,
Looks
she's
pretty sick.
she's got a nice zone attack too. It's quick.
Okay.
Pretty good trajectories on it
Yep.
as well. And she has something else.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has at least one more thing.
I didn't. At least one more.
One more. Okay.
I didn't show this because
The chain bash.
it's part of the reveal, the slow reveal.
Yeah.
So when you hit someone with any attack,
Oh, the
even
strike
a
meter.
bash, she gets a combo light follow-up, a guaranteed light. So, for example,
Oh,
Right
guaranteed light follow-ups.
you
Okay.
you can't block that.
Yeah. No, but you get a little 1-2 kind of thing, right?
Exactly.
You get it after lights.
And
you
then
get
it
after
goes into
heavy.
your
You get
chain
it after
finisher.
lights, you get it after heavies, you get it after bashes. So, for example, if
Like
I-
PK.
if I
It's
do,
kind of like PK. Kind of like PK, but even with
light
lights.
into bash, I get the combo right after. it.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So
Yeah. So so it makes sense, right? So every single attack that she has, you get a small confirm light afterwards.
exactly.
Deals a little bit more damage. Kind of looks cool. You get a 1-2 punch. Everything that's cool.
There are only a few moves that she cannot
Okay.
chain into the combo lights.
Mhm.
They are called twin strikes, but
Okay.
we'll get into that soon.
We'll get into that soon.
Yeah,
Okay, all right,
yeah.
Cool.
Let me show you some of her dodge attacks.
All right, cool.
Right? Yeah, basic kit. This one's my favorite. It's a nice in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, right? Because I remember seeing, because I'm terminally online for some reason.
This is true.
Yeah.
And I ended up like there was a lot of comments because that specific move is in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember people going, I really want her to have it. Guess what she does?
She got it.
If you want to clown on some people you don't like, go and have fun.
But not only that, if you unlock from me, we also, added a little kick in the butt.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So we had some fun with it.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
had some
yeah.
fun with it. So that's a bash.
Yeah.
It's undodgeable.
It's unblockable, right?
Unblockable, sorry. We have an undodgeable
For front
forward
dodge
light.
Yeah.
Front dodge light. Yep.
That's quite a bit of range as well. Like I can get it from like pretty far.
Sorry. Yeah,
Really-
go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
really
ahead,
good
show me.
peeling tool here.
Yeah.
It's undodgeable, so often enough, like you get into situations in group fights where people keep dodging away from you. So she can catch up and say, no, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like that too.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So something to add is after all these moves, like I said, the combo strikes happen. Combo strikes always lead into the finishers, the chain finishers.
Okay.
Chain finishers.
So
okay.
you could, for example, you could.
Wait.
Sorry.
Hold on. Come on.
Lost there.
Yeah.
So I could just keep doing that. For example,
Oh!
I'm always going into my finishers.
I can dodge out of them. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
people are going,
worry.
but I can dodge,
Dodge out
That's
of
fine.
them. So basically, that creates kind of like a faux infinite.
Yeah.
Right. You could only.
Like it works off of like heavy light, heavy light, heavy. So it's kind of cool, right? Because you have to commit to that little extra attack. You deal a little bit
Oh.
less damage on your attacks because there's that little extra strike afterwards.
Yeah.
But it still feels kind of good.
Exactly. So that's kind of her false infinite there. I mentioned twin strikes. And
Yeah.
the way that you could think of this is that twin strikes are true finishers to her moveset.
Okay.
So anytime I do a twin strike attack, that's the end of my chain. That input can be done at any point in the chain. So if I open, I could go into my twin strike attack, end the chain like that.
So how do you do twin strike attacks? Because you've shown me everything now, and now I'm
shown you
confused.
everything.
But you can
Yeah.
do so much out
But-
of the dodge cancel
so
though.
I had to
You can probably
create
bash
other
again.
inputs for
Oh,
twin
okay.
strike. So to enter twin strike, you basically
Hold on, let me see
enter
what it says.
your chain, and then you press back on the left stick as
Back
well
on.
as your input. So light, heavy, or bash.
Okay.
So let's start with the light. So I'm gonna go light into the twin strike attack.
Okay.
And notice how she attacked with both tonfas there.
Right.
Is that why it's twin strike?
That's why. That's
Well,
why.
Yes.
It's
Like again, the narrative team
Yeah.
is showing their pure genius
yeah.
here.
Love it.
And
Like
did a
being
great
able to
job
looking
with
at
that.
stuff and going, you know what, this is twins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we got the twin strike light that I showed you. This is.
I know she got
400 MS.
unblockables in her chain, too.
It is enhanced. All
That's
her
scary.
all her lights are enhanced except for the combo lights and the opener lights. By the way.
Okay.
All right.
So it is enhanced, and there's a dodge cancel after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for example,
Show me.
so I could do light into twin strike into my
Okay.
dash, for example.
So what's also interesting to hear to see is that you just showed it. You don't have to do your little combo guarantee light to go into twin strike. You can go into twin strike from literally anything. right now.
Exactly.
So that is pretty cool that you can go, you know what, like I'm gonna do light, twin strike, or I can do light, Twin strike. Right.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of freedom and a lot of flow in how you
Appreciate the
want to
rose.
spend your stamina, how
Thank you,
want
Roach.
to do damage. So it's kind of interesting there.
Yep. Twin strike heavy.
Okay.
Same input idea. You go into it from a chain. So I'll do a light into twin strike heavy, and it's undodgeable.
I saw blue.
Yep, undodgeable.
Somebody's bingo card just like popped up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's good.
So pretty standard.
Yeah.
Multi-directional as well. I did it in the
Bang.
same direction,
So you can
but
choose, yeah, right.
yeah, you could choose direction.
Twin strike again, both tonfas. And I like to, what's interesting here too is that you can see it's one of those attacks that changes the hand position and how you manipulate the tonfas, right? She moves them around to grab them, a bit like lower to hit on somebody's
like
head,
a
which is kind
hammer.
of cool.
Yep.
It's one of those like little tiny ways that the animation team is able to kind of like play with those weapons and make them feel a lot more realistic and make it feel way cooler too.
For sure. And then finally, let's look at the bash.
Yeah, right. Because there's probably a bash there.
Yeah, the bash.
Another
is,
bingo card thing.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
The bash is a pinning move.
Okay.
I'll show it to you.
Oh,
So
another bingo.
same input. Same input. You're gonna enter it through chains. So and I'm gonna do back bash.
Oh!
I got hit real hard there.
So what happens is I kick sand in your face because she's a dirty fighter.
Yeah. Right.
She kicks sand in your face, and then from there I could input lights to continue pummeling.
Okay. So it's kind of like she's like no honor for honor.
Exactly.
Right. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Bam.
And the move is even
Damn!
called dirty trick.
Yeah,
It's
so there you
throwing
go, right?
sand in people's eyes. That's a
Pretty
pretty
dirty.
dirty trick.
Yeah.
So I could
Right.
also choose to throw.
That's
from
pretty
it
cool, right?
At
So
any point.
At any
except for
point,
the last
except for that one. So basically, you
Exactly.
can go, hey, I want to go
1, 2, throw.
throw. I can go up to 4, but you can't throw after the last one.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, the
Then you
last
can
one
wall
is
splat for the
commit
heavy,
full
back into the
move. I
mix.
committed to the damage on the last
Okay.
hit. I can't do anything after
Yeah,
that.
so the damage is really, really low on the initial hits, but the last one is where most of, like, the majority of the damage comes from. So that's like pretty cool. You get to choose what you want to do because you can still wall splat out of throw.
Exactly. So off the throw, you could wall splat, land a heavy, potentially lead to more damage that way than just finishing the pummel.
Nah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So, well, the one thing we haven't shown yet before we move on to the.
Thank you for the follows,
another
y'all.
one more thing.
Appreciate that,
There's always
Fungus.
one more.
She has
Thank you for the
side
follow.
dodge lights as well. Right?
Appreciate the shares.
Really show
Yes,
them.
side dodge lights.
They also go into. You can combo them as well.
Exactly.
Use side dodge light, pummel, and hit people. Hey, I'm gonna kill you. So yeah, so it works really well. So there's that. But then there's something else that we've seen in the trailer.
Yeah.
And I've seen on
Nah.
chat before, because sitting in the back, I like to read chat 'cause
people were wondering.
'cause that's how I know how to get summoned, right? Sure. But people are wondering, like, it says strike meter,
Yeah,
and I
strike
see
meter.
a little, like, kind of like swirly under your little widget.
Yeah,
there.
because if y'all didn't notice, there's like dots underneath the guard. Look at the guard. Look at the dots. There's a meter under there.
This
It's
is
a unique
indeed
thing
the
about this
strike
hero.
meter.
Look
So
at that
if you
meter.
look
It builds up as you
under,
strike, and then you
my
get a
widget,
damage buff.
You see, I'm filling up the strike meter all the way to 2 little nodes.
All right.
And you could see the nodes above in my health
That's it.
bar
And
there.
if I had them, so I can go and get them like really quickly there.
Yeah.
Look on the wrong screen. That's good.
Yeah. So you got the first one there. And the second
There you
one
go.
there.
All right.
Yeah. So basically, this is a new mechanic.
Yeah.
This makes Erikure really unique. What happens is this strike meter has thresholds levels, the 2 dots that you see. It has 3 levels.
Okay.
The first one is called idle. And the way this works is it's just the base moveset.
Yeah.
What we've shown you up until now. There's still some more surprises there, but up until now, that's exactly what you
Right.
get.
So you get those 400 MS lights, you get the undodgeable heavy,
Yep.
and you get that kick sand, dirty trick, and punch,
Yeah.
and you go. All right, okay, cool.
I don't know if you noticed too, the strike meter also
The
depletes.
keys,
Yeah, it goes down.
So after you don't do an attack for 10 seconds, it starts to
Okay,
deplete.
let's go down on the map.
You could also pause the depletion by getting blocked or blocking and hitting minions.
Okay, so basically, you
Oh,
wanna
okay.
be
You can hit
super
minions to
aggressive because
preserve
it
your
progresses that
to
strike,
preserve
that
your
this-
stack. It doesn't gain
Exactly,
it off
she's a
minions,
very
but you can
aggressive.
like
What does
hold it. You can pause
Because
it.
I mean, yeah, it's cool. There's a meter. Yeah, cool. I can see my
Blocks
combo.
and hitting
I
minions.
only
What does it
talked
give you?
about the idle level.
Right.
So
Idol, yeah.
The next level is called Onslaught.
Oh, that sounds like.
And
scary.
what happens with Onslaught is, let me get to Onslaught here, is her twin strike attacks, remember the 2 hits there? They become armored.
Bingo.
So,
Oh, they become
lights,
armored?
and then
Heavy.
armored heavies.
Armored heavies?
And
You're gonna get what else? You
Uh,
get armor on that bash as well.
you do. That's a good predicting there.
Armor
But
on
not
the
only that,
bash?
you also get a shield because it's a long pinning move. Yeah, here.
I wanted to make sure you kept it.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's a long pinning move, you're stuck in it for a while.
Yeah.
So we also
you
give
get
you
shield!
a 70 HP shield,
Okay.
so that you could be in a team fight and withstand a few hits.
You
Yeah,
get
take
shield
armor
when
too,
you
right?
do
you
it.
Get armor while you're like punching.
Exactly.
It's only for the
leaving whatever out of
duration.
somebody,
It's
but
only
you
for the
also get a
duration
shield.
of the move, though. It goes
What I-
away
if
after it's
there's
finished.
people
But like,
around me
if
that
people
would
try to
just wanna
hit you
wallop
during
on
it,
you,
you're
they can
building that
defend.
revenge
The
up.
odds of them depleting 70 HP's worth of damage that quickly might not work all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. So
But that's okay. So then that was Onslaught.
Appreciate the follow,
What's
Matthew.
the last one called?
the last one,
it
when
glows
you see
blue,
this
so that's even
beautiful,
scarier.
when you see this beautiful blue glow,
Yeah.
you know you've reached the ultimate
Okay.
stage. So
I
in
wonder what ultimate means.
Ultimate means.
Thank you for all the
that
follows, y'all.
on
Thank you,
top
TikTok.
of,
Appreciate y'all.
The onslaught
Mm-hmm.
properties, so armor. You also get unblockables on those.
Now
Okay,
we maining this hero
so
day one on the
show that to me
23rd. We
because
maining the hero day one.
So here you go. We're gonna do heavy into back. Your backlight.
Is armored 400 MS light.
Yeah.
Okay.
And unblockable.
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 Yeah.
Wait, hold
Armored
on.
unblockable 400 MS light. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
And dodge cancelable afterwards, right?
Dodge cancelable after.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But then, okay, so now I'm
Unblockable
scared, though.
400 MS lights.
Did you mean that everything gets unblockable? And it
yes.
keeps what it had before?
Your heavy
all
finishers
the twin strike
unblockable.
moves get unblockable.
So what happens with the heavy?
Well, the heavy gets unblockable too.
Uh,
Like you see.
Does it keep us undodgeable?
Undodgeable, undodgeable, armored heavy?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
No!
It is an unblockable, undodgeable,
Unblockable,
armored
undodgeable,
attack.
heavy.
Okay.
How do you think the chat's doing right now?
They're probably freaking out, which is
Oh,
a
y'all
little
are
bit.
cooked.
So, just to calm everybody down, because I'm sure I'm not seeing it, but I got a couple of nods from the back, so I can kind of see it. So, here's the thing: you to get all these properties together to create that absolutely crazy pressure.
Oh my
You
God.
need to get your strike meter to max.
Yeah.
So that's step number one, which is not always the easiest thing to do. You have to get into a fight and have that maxed out. If you get into a duel and to get it maxed out, typically you're just gonna be like
Nah,
one hit
nah,
left
bro,
or
her
something,
damage
so
not
it's
weak,
like,
bro.
It's not crazy
It's not weak.
impactful in ones. It's a bit better.
I
to
seen
fight
it.
with
It's
them.
not weak.
The other thing is that there's almost no range on that attack, meaning that like you can't just
Okay.
go backlight into or like whatever.
You can't target swap. Okay.
Basically zero range.
Okay,
So, like, there's
okay,
almost
okay.
no
I like
range.
it. Okay, that's
So
good.
You
That's
can't use
good.
it to catch people to do these things. So we really looked into balancing it. So the damage output wasn't insanely high, but also there's very, very little range. So you have to be careful when you use it. It's really for focused 1v1 engagements. That's where we wanted to go. So yes, it's super scary on paper, and it'll give you good stuff. What I can tell you is
Yeah,
that
we on
there's
TikTok,
a
man.
lot of moments where you're actually better off doing.
If y'all haven't hit
the
that follow button too,
backlight,
man, like up the stream.
the retreat
Appreciate y'all.
light, or not the I forget what you call them because
Yeah.
Twin strike light. Yeah, sorry.
strike light,
This
because
hero
that
is
brings
crazy.
More and more and more pressure, right? The twin strike light because you can dodge cancel, you can front dodge cancel into an undodgeable light or into the bash. You can kind of cycle and keep that going and keep the vortex of it as you want going through it. But you have a choice. Do I get a little bit more damage off the heavy, but it ends here, or do I go for that light and keep going and keep applying pressure? So there's an actual game plan here that kind of makes sense. That's super interesting. And yes, it's scary. We wanted it to be scary. Getting to that strike level again is not the simplest thing, right? There's a lot of stuff going into it. You might kill people before you get to max, and then it ends up being wasted. You have to work to get it to keep it full. So it's just overall, I would say give it a chance. I know it's super scary. I know it ticked off like a new bingo card because I'm sure nobody had unblockable, undodgeable armor on their bingo card, but then probably somebody's gonna put it now. But that's kind of how it works. But then there's like there's the dirty trick as well, right?
Dirty trick, yes.
Yeah. So what does it get at
dirty
ultimate?
trick, it gets everything that it got off of Onslaught. Oh my god. Gets everything it gets off of Onslaught, but now it's completely uninterruptible by bashes as well.
So from the
Oh,
community,
okay.
like from players, because internally it's completely different names because we didn't know.
A bash can't stop it either. Once you
like,
have
two
all your
types of
aura
armor
stacks.
in the game from players' perspective, right? There's hyper armor and there's super armor. Hyper armor is what she gets at Onslaught. So that means you trade and you absorb kind of like normal hits, but bashes will still go through. Super armor means absolutely nothing will get you out of this spot. So it's scary. 'cause
Wow,
it's
she got
kinda
super armor.
dangerous. There's a reason why we almost never use it, because you can get stuck in situations where people are going to throw a shit ton of attacks at you, and then what are you going to do, right? Because because you're in that state where you can't get out of it. If that's too long, it's essentially a death sentence.
Right.
Because you don't get the damage reduction, you don't get the hit stun, all that stuff. So it's a bit scary. But in this case, it's interesting because you get that shield and you get super armor. So you literally cannot knock her out of it when she goes into it when she is in ultimate. Again, that's kind of scary. But we went that way, right? Because we wanted to make sure that normally you want to use dirty tricks to raise your strike meter like pretty quickly. It's the most efficient way to raise it up.
Yeah, because you get the most hits on it.
You get the most hits on
Which
it, right?
is why we're giving her those combo lights as well, just so that it helps you get your strike.
Exactly. So it's a whole theme around this.
Yeah, yeah.
See.
Right. But then we wanted to make sure that when you're at on ultimate, why would you still use it? Because I'm like, well, okay, I already got all my stuff. I get better damage off of other options. So why would I use this one? Well, no, there's a reason to use it. It also is really good for setting up ganks and stuff, so it's kind of nice. But it kind of works quite well.
Nice. Amazing.
All right.
Uh,
So that's it for that. But
But did you also want to talk about deflex too?
yes,
yes.
Right? So let me throw you top heavy because
She is an assassin.
So I could deflect. Yeah.
you gotta
Okay.
get a heavy,
I get a heavy.
right?
Or I could do a shortcut right into dirty trick.
That's really good.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she does have
Look at me
deflex.
making
She is
jokes.
an assassin.
Yeah. That's it. So she's an assassin. She gets deflects.
Yeah.
Super cool. And you get a nice little shortcut to those dirty tricks because she's dirty.
What's up, Xavier?
The fry
Dirty
cracker.
fighter.
She's all sorts of things. So, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But now, is there another one more thing? Because I remember. Okay, so
There is, yes.
I'm I'm a very perceptive person.
Uh-huh.
And I looked at a trailer.
Yeah.
And it also said something about target swap.
Target spot.
Now,
specialist. Yeah.
It's a specialist. She's a specialist at target swapping. So what does that mean exactly?
So when you target swap with Arakure, she has dedicated moves for the target swap.
She got
We are
dedicated
calling
moves
them
to target swap.
lash out attacks.
Okay.
And basically the way this works is from a target swap, as you could see in the video playing, she has access to 3 different lash out attacks.
Okay.
She has access to a light, a heavy, and a bash. So her lash out attacks, the heavy one gives you a lot of forward momentum. You could go to the next target that's pretty decently far away, and you could catch up to them, reposition yourself in the
Okay.
fight,
Wow.
and be able to hit them with your lash out attack. The light attack has a medium range, so it's not as powerful in the displacement,
But it's faster though.
but it's fast.
Okay.
It's still 500, but it's a faster movement
Okay.
to where you got to go. And then the bash, by nature, bashes are unblockable, and it has the shortest distance.
Okay.
So-
Essentially, one of the reasons why we put this in, right, is again, I don't know, I have the Tonfa here, right? But you have this weapon, and target swapping is something that, like at some point you start doing in For Honor, and you do it with a lot of different attacks and a lot of different things. But then with this, it's like, well, how do I control group fights? Yeah, I can throw heavies, but the range is still a little bit limited. And we wanted to make sure that she had tools to handle being outnumbered.
What?
It also works really well with her lore and stuff. They're like, really scrappy fighters, get into a lot of stuff. So it's interesting to have that kind of
I don't
function.
know,
So
man.
we looked at how can we make her effective in group fights? How can we make her feel good when she's outnumbered? And this is what it is, right? It's super interesting. The only other hero that has something remotely similar to this is Pirate.
Bring back
And
the
it's
original
limited to
moves.
her gunshots, where if you land a heavy,
Yeah, we
on
got
somebody,
deflex, hyper armor,
I'm gonna
Unblockable,
get memed on
undodgeable
again, and that'd be
attacks,
awesome.
extra damage,
But if you land a heavy, on
great
something with
target
pirate,
swaps,
and then you target swap her
everything,
gunshot,
bro. Everything.
Pirate does
Self-healing
the version
too.
that she gets when it gets blocked or on miss or whatever. So we kind of were able to reuse that tech, at least on the gameplay side, to make sure that she had different options whenever she targets swap. But there's a couple of rules to it, though, right?
Yeah. So, for example,
Yeah,
if
she
you
can
target
heal.
swap
She got
and,
a feat that heals
you
her
do a lash out
based
attack
on her
and it
her
misses,
combo stack
It does not make
or her
contact in any way. You
strike
cannot
stacks
chain
or
from it.
whatever.
And you need to make contact to be able to do lash out attack.
I think it's her
as well,
third
right?
feat.
Yes, exactly.
So I can't just go like whiff a light, target swap, and lash out to somebody else.
Exactly.
I need to hit somebody.
Yeah, there's always got to be contact before doing a lash.
And is there
Ooh.
one more thing to do with those? Because there's always one more thing.
There's
right?
always one more thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Like 10 more things.
Yeah.
I just want you to know. Yeah.
Lash out attack scale with the strike meter.
Ah, okay.
Yes. So that means that at onslaught level they become armored, and at the ultimate level they become armored and unblockable.
Blockable.
So
All right.
it's really, she becomes a really great peeler. She becomes really hard
Blue
to
Jack,
stop
what's up?
in this team fight scenario.
Basically, you have to
her-
parry her if she's throwing lights.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still going
Pretty
on.
cool. I
Keys,
remember
yep.
when we were playtesting this hero, like for a while. I used to love getting into revenge and just going, hey, there's 3 people against me.
Thank you for the follow,
you're all
Tariq.
going down.
Yeah.
And it worked really well. It was super cool. So
It's a really rewarding feeling
Yeah.
for getting the strike meter up.
cool.
It's a rewarding feeling for putting in that effort. And,
I think they're gonna break down the feats in a
it's lot of
second
fun.
too.
Target swapping isn't the most easiest mechanic, but this is a great hero to learn it on. It's a great hero to practice it on, and up the For Honor gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. Cool.
Yeah.
So I think so. that's it
Deceitful, thank you for the follow.
Fight
King
Kit,
Weezy,
which
thank you for
is
the follow.
feats too?
Brandon, thank you for the follow.
Yeah,
Jamari,
alright.
Yeah.
appreciate the follow.
This hero has feats
Roll the
like
video.
all the other.
All right, we got more.
So her
Here we go,
first feat,
feats.
it's called Against the World. Basically, when you do a lash out attack, you get an attack boost bonus of 10% for 5 seconds. If you do another lash out attack within that 5 seconds, that duration will reset,
Okay.
so you
Okay.
can keep it going. And if you don't
10%
reset it,
damage.
then the cooldown is 10 seconds
Okay.
for it.
All right. That's
Yeah.
cool. So then there's a second feat, right?
Yep, second feat.
Second feat.
Insolent Shout. This is an AoE attack debuff on your enemies.
Debuff.
Sounds simple enough. There's an extra level to it. This scales with the strike meter as
Oh,
well.
okay.
So at the idle level, it will give a 10% debuff on the
Okay.
enemies. At the onslaught level, it will give 20% debuff. And at the ultimate level, it
30?
will give 30% debuff.
Oh,
Dang.
You want to keep up, you want
Damn.
to pop it when you're.
That's
up
really
there.
good.
Yep, that's
Get the
the
biggest bang for your
maxing
buck.
for it. Yeah, and it has a 2-minute cooldown. Her feat 3, because there's a third feat,
Of course.
called Walk
Heals
It
and
Off.
cleanses.
This
Told
is
you.
basically a self-heal for
Self-heal.
Arakure. And again, this also scales off of the strike meter. So at idle, 15 HP. At onslaught, it's 30 HP. And at ultimate, it's 45 HP.
Team
doesn't
45,
just
that's pretty
heal.
good.
No, it doesn't.
What else does it do?
At every
cleanses.
level, it also cleanses.
Okay, but are you talking just, hey, I get rid of blood, bleed, and fire?
It does do that, but all negative effects.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
All
negative
like
effects.
With Centurion's new tier 4, you
Exactly.
get a bit of that cleanse only on yourself. Though, but
Exactly.
still, okay.
Yeah. On yourself, it's a single target.
But it must have a pretty big cooldown. if it's
yes,
like
we
that
gave it a
strong.
3-minute cooldown.
Okay.
Okay,
so
3-minute
just
cooldown.
constantly just
Okay,
go,
that's
hey,
pretty-
I'm
yeah,
getting rid
yeah,
of
yeah.
corruption.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You really have to choose. Am I doing this for the heal? Am I doing this?
It'll
to
get rid of
Cleanse,
corruption
okay.
too.
All right.
It's,
you line up things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Works
Yeah.
on corruption
Yeah.
as well as Max.
And as I also just mentioned, thank you, Max.
Yeah. And finally, she has a feat 4.
Yeah.
This one is called Gang of Outcasts. And what this does is it maxes out Arakure's strike meter. For
That's
20
gonna be good.
seconds,
It maxes
there's
out the
no
meter.
decay on the strike meter. But that's not all it does. It's an AoE effect that buffs your allies as well. While the 20-second duration is going on, your allies will get enhanced lights. They will get armored heavies.
What?
And they will not, attacks will not cost stamina.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So basically, become like killing machines, just like she is.
What?
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So
That-
that's Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
by the
it.
way, I love the way you presented that too, because it almost implied that what if there wasn't a fourth feat? But we definitely had it, so it's good.
There was.
Of course,
There
we
was.
did one.
Unbelievable.
Whoa.
So
How do we cook so much? It's
we're
unbelievable.
just really good at it.
Yeah, we're amazing.
So JC, like an incredible hero looking. There's so much detail and so much depth to this. Like, how do you see
That's
her
crazy.
performing in like competitive landscape?
So I would rank her pretty high in Dominion. Essentially, she's like a really good roamer.
Yeah.
She's really good at holding points, being able to like capture stuff, being able to like catch people running around like with that front dodge light is really, really good. She's good at peeling. She's good at ganking. There's a lot of good stuff. However, she's rather weak in the lane. Like she doesn't have a lot of big trajectories.
That's actually really
like,
good.
Yeah, you have to lock and try to do stuff, and it's always a bit unwieldy. So she's really not optimal in the lane. She has no real laning support, so that kind of makes her a bit weaker there. And as some of you may know, competitively, the general kind of like accepted idea and the
We
way
got
to
patch
play
notes too,
Dominion
y'all.
is
We got balance
you go
changes.
from your home point to lane to farm for your feats to get your team's hard points up, and you rotate back and forth, and you have somebody else like other people. To
Yeah,
do
she
it.
could deflect. She's
So
an assassin.
Arakuri is her specialty is more to roam around and do that sort of stuff. So it makes a lot of sense there. But yeah, so in the minion lane, she's not super good, and it's interesting because the strike meter is super cool. But in 1v1 scenarios, typically what we found, and when we've played with some of our more like pro players that have been able to play the hero a little bit, she ends up like
How much?
her opponent
That
is
I don't know.
basically
I forgot.
dead once
I
she
think they said it
reaches max
earlier in
speed.
the stream, but I
And once
forgot.
and that's with just non.
This is the regular price as all the other heroes.
If you falter a little bit, if you take a bit more time, it goes down. You don't really get to it. So in 1v1, she's good, but it's a bit harder to exploit all of her toolkit, especially the target. You can't really target swap in a 1v1 scenario as well. So there's like some stuff there that she is not as good.
Yeah, gender lock. Yeah,
depending
yeah.
on the situation, but she's still really, really good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And there's some interesting choices to make there too. Do I stay at the point, boost it, and lose my strike meter? Do I run to the other points to keep up my strike meter, get into another fight as fast as possible? Pretty interesting.
Go
Yeah,
mid.
there's a lot
Just
of
go
stuff
to
there
mid,
that
clear
we wanted
minions.
to make sure that this hero had a lot of decision points as to like even just her flow is like there's a lot of options in and out. Do you want to keep going? Do you want to stop? Do you do your combo lights? How do you spend more stamina? Because the stamina per HP damage is a little bit like high. So how do I spend my resources? How do I work around them? It's all built around this interesting decision system of how do you play her. And how do you play her? And the way I play her might be different from how you play her and how you play her. So it's kind of it's really interesting to have that kind of depth into a hero that her moveset is not the most complex one, but there's a lot of like moment to moment little decisions that are really interesting.
Nice. Awesome. And were there any challenges, anything you want to touch on like throughout the development?
Yeah. So I mean, like the strike meter is like brand new, obviously, right? It's not the easiest thing to get working in our UI, making sure it looks good, making sure it's readable. Also, just the functionality of it. Right? We went through different iterations. We had at some point there was one where every single hit counted as one, and that ended up being that it overly valued light. So how do we kind of change it? So we changed it up. Now there's like different thresholds and like lights and bashes give different amount of like meter gain than heavy. So we did a lot of iteration on these things to make sure that everything kind of felt right. The target swap tech 2 worked, but there was a lot of challenges to how do you make it work? How you decide, like the heavy goes far, the light goes medium, the bash goes low. We didn't always have a bash.
Yeah, this is gonna be a crazy hero
So
for
it's like there's a lot
sure.
of these things
For
that are
sure.
not super clear that we have to kind of validate as we go through. Like the chain bash that we didn't really mention it before,
Right.
but the bash that you can do like in your regular chains is feintable as well. It wasn't always feintable, and how do you kind of figure out the moveset? So it's interesting. It's not always the simplest thing, but it works really, really well.
Yeah. It's a bit of a process always
Yeah.
to make these, but
And now I cannot wait because after us, there's a couple of people.
Yeah, they
It's
show
just
gameplay.
A couple of people on the animation team that might have. I just want to leave out a tiny little tease. There's cool stuff they're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little Easter eggs, a lot of personality that they've hidden in the hero. So I know these things, but I want to tell them, but I don't want to spoil their fun.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
no, they're gonna come up
They're
here
gonna
real
say
soon.
it, and
talk
it's gonna
about
be
all that.
awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Excited for that. Well, very cool. Well, thank you guys both so much for that.
They might show some more in a second here.
Finally, Costa, any shout outs you wanna give? for this
Yeah,
hero?
well, the whole team, honestly, that worked on Arakure.
1 week, Chili. 1 week.
Michelle.
23rd.
The other Costa on the design team.
Because we have two.
Yeah, we have two. Vince.
This time next week.
Man, there's so many. Chloe
Name them
and
all
Fred.
right now.
Nico is huge support with the strike meter. Terry, Alex on audio.
A Viking
On UI, like,
grappler.
we had Catherine that
Catherine,
you
yeah.
folks probably remember.
That would be
Catherine
pretty
did a lot of work
cool.
on the gauge.
But like,
It looked nice and it kind of fit with what we needed. It's
any
a
type of
huge team
grappling
effort
character would be
all the
nice. But
time.
like, what kind of weapon
The
would they
animation
have?
team did amazing. Even
You know?
like even the marketing team, I really want to commend them because the trailer that we
Oh,
had
yeah,
for the
yeah.
gameplay is completely
yeah.
new. It's super awesome.
Yeah.
So like really like good job, guys. It's everybody's super proud.
Yeah, it was an awesome undertaking
Very cool.
from all around.
Well, I'm very excited for that. And folks, we hope you're excited too.
Yeah.
If you want to get your hands on Eric Curry, you don't have to wait long. You got 1 week to go because next Thursday with the title update, she's going to drop. We hope you enjoy this, but stick around because we have an animation deep dive coming up right after this. Keep spinning those. Please don't hit anybody, and we'll be right back.
All right, here we go. Animation deep dive. This is going to be your finishers. This is going to be your regular emotes, standing emotes, in combat emotes, all that stuff. Here we go. Yeah, they show feats. Yep, they did. They did. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get to the balancing and quality of life improvements. Hopefully there's more fits. Yeah, there definitely should be. Don't all new heroes start out with like 7? Or is it 5? I'm waiting for them to start it up, man. I'm not trying to.
Back Warriors. We are now at the
Bruh.
animation segment. We've got Vanessa and Michelle.
All right, there
How
we
you
go.
both doing?
Amazing.
Great, thank you. So how about that fight kit? That fight kit looking
It's
crazy.
so cool, huh?
Word,
know.
looking so awesome.
Yep.
Vanessa, why don't we just jump right into it? Adequate looks so badass. Could you share a
know.
bit more regarding the direction of her animation?
Yes, I mean, GC touch up a bit on it, but she's our answer to a brawler hero, basically. So finally, it's there. It's
Yeah.
there. So we have the Tamfa. You saw them. They're right there. So yeah, it's a little bit of, she's hyper-violent. She's very badass. She has zero tolerance for bullshit.
That's it. That's
That was the attitude direction that we have. So every time we did an animation, we're like, no bullshit. There you go. And she's very. She has a build-up anger. She want to release it. That's why she fights you. She always she short temper, always in your face. So That's her.
Awesome. Also, so just for a bit of context for folks watching, so when the team creates heroes, we usually try to establish 3 key pillars that describes a hero. Do you want to share those with us?
Yeah, I mean, Ben talked about it. She's scrappy, firecracker, and brazen. It's again, like it's something every time we do an animation, we ask ourselves if it fits that.
I want to see the finishers.
So she's scrappy. You saw it. She fights dirty. She bonk you on the head. She kick you where it hurts.
Exactly.
So yeah, so she's very scrappy. She's a firecracker. I don't know if you noticed, but during the strike meter, the more you get into it, the animation change a little bit. So the navigation and all the idle, she gets like more pumped.
Oh my
We
god.
had like 3 layers of a full navigation. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
That was a lot of work.
Awesome.
Just to represent the firecracker aspect of this character. And she's brazen as well. So she's rough and tough. She has nothing to prove. She's super versatile. The weapons are really cool for that. And yeah.
That's really cool. So as the strike meter increases, like her animations will change a little bit.
Yeah,
like she'll
yeah.
get more amped up.
Yeah,
and
you'll see. Like it's a bit. I think some people notice. Like she's a little bit more like into it. Like
Yeah.
she's really intense.
The
so-
adrenaline's flowing.
Exactly.
You want her,
Exactly.
you want her to press buttons.
That's it.
please.
Yeah.
She asks you, right? So.
It's really that. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll put you in context. And
Okay.
like, so using those words that Vanessa was talking about. So when's the last time you ended up like in a dark alley at night,
Ooh.
like
Two
a
weeks
dead
ago.
end?
I'm
and
taking
a
you
collab
back to
skin?
last weekend.
Yo,
you
Tristan,
turn
thank you for the rose,
around
man.
and there's like 4 silhouettes like blocking your
Oh,
path.
no.
Like so, yeah. For a new hero, like that's street combat technique. Won't be clean. She will get out.
Mhm.
Like bruised, bloody nose, but on her feet,
Nice.
like Rocky style. Like, so that's her. Yeah.
Why don't we talk a little bit more about her weapons? What was it like animating Tonfa combat?
I mean, it's pretty new, huh? It's pretty cool.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
hold
you
them
can
a little
hold
bit?
it,
Chat. This has a good weight.
Yeah.
And confirm.
We almost have.
I hold
Using
this
the
right
real
now?
weapon gives you a
Yes.
lot of ideas, but when we saw the Tanfas, like the weapon length, like JC was talking about, like using lights on this side, it got us thinking.
Mm.
And we didn't want to lose that strength of like hooks and uppercuts by doing like wide arcs.
Okay, I see.
So wanted to keep it like more
it
of a
tight.
boxing
Yeah.
style. So what we did is like, so when she strikes, we brought her a little bit closer, not much, like 60 centimeters.
Yep.
So it doesn't seem like much, but the added pressure, the feeling feels good.
Hmm.
And it's just a little bit more grueling for the victim, like being
Yeah, she's in your
being
grill.
that close
Yeah.
in your face. So
Yeah.
that fits the character a lot. Yeah.
She has a short range.
Mm.
We needed to bring her closer a little
That's
bit.
it. That's
Yes.
it. Super cool.
And at the end, like we just like up, pop back, jump back to create that separation. It works pretty well. Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Also, one of her core features is her ability to target swap really rapidly.
Yeah, target swaps.
Could you share about a bit more of the intention behind this gameplay mechanic regarding the animation?
Yeah, this is like
target
this is a hand-to-hand
Is it
combat like
Elegant way to play the
character
game.
for sure.
And it's in Arakura Toolkit.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, first off, I had to surround myself with bots,
Boom.
doing all the angles.
Look at
A
that.
lot of
And-
controllers.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it was,
Look at the damage though. Peep the damage.
But
When they
when we
The- that
when we
heavy-
first
the
thing we
heavy
noticed when
damage,
we implemented
boom.
it is that we could bring that further.
so it's not
Like,
low.
It was.
It's
felt
at least
way
doing.
too
It's
less.
looking like
It
it's at least doing 25 at least.
teleportation feeling.
Like, it looks like more like
it didn't feel
27.
grounded and like that she was thinking. She was teleporting more.
Mhm.
So and since we're using pose matching and motion matching as a core,
Like a
technique
pub
for
stomper,
Honor,
yeah, for sure.
we felt we're getting away from the animation direction.
Okay, I see.
So yeah.
Yeah, she's not weightless.
Right, right.
We needed weight. We needed her to.
So yeah, we wanted
Ground
her
us.
to push off with weights, stay in control, that it belongs. Like so, the gameplay team built a nice tech that I could like trigger animations on the sides and the back, and pick the animation I want to use. So while doing target swaps, so works really well. A tech that will find more usage
For sure.
in the future for sure. Like
Yeah.
That's okay. So that's really cool. So it's like basically like when she's target swapping between each character, there's like custom animations that like fit
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah, because
Don't get kicked
everybody
in the
can
butt.
target swap before her because it's hard to get, like Michelle did all those transition
That's
and to reach and to add a little bit more weight and trying to like not snap
Yeah,
and
right.
fast and jump. So at least like it feels really good.
Yeah, it's like
Feels
she's
when you
flowing through the
play-
fight almost.
Yeah. I wish everybody was as smooth like in the target swap, but for her, I mean that's part of her kit,
Yeah.
so we
put
pour a little bit more
effort.
love. Yeah,
It was
It
and,
looks incredible.
looks great. Yeah.
worth it, yeah.
I want to talk a little bit about this. Word on the street that she's got a pretty cool face-off screen. Do you want to take a look at
you heard
that?
the rumor.
Yeah.
We had a lot of ideas, but we went with the spit and
Thank you for the rose.
There you go.
brother.
so you haven't fought her already, and she's already like spitting on
The
you.
first thing you see,
That's
you're
so
gonna
awesome.
That's
So and then a lot of personality.
We love
Little
doing that.
animation, yeah.
Yeah, we love doing that, adding a little bit of personality and those little animation.
For sure.
I think it's really cool. One cool one as well is the ledge. When you're near ledge, the character look down a bit. But for her, she literally squat.
Oh, that's
and she looks
so
down on
badass.
you, right? It
That
looks so
is
cool.
sick.
On Duran, we added a little bit like
gender
open
lock,
his
yeah.
arm, so he's really like dominating the battlefield. For her, I think the crouch was I think it fits her.
Yeah.
We loved it so much. We made an emote out of it, so just for her. So it looks pretty cool. It's really in character.
It's so awesome. It looks great.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk a little bit more about the pummel move? JC was teasing this a bit earlier. I think
Yes.
there's some Easter eggs with this.
I mean, it's something that we've done with Duran. During his pin move, he has a special realization against Hatun.
Yeah, where he's like,
Yeah, exactly, because he doesn't like her. There's
Yeah.
a whole narrative thing about it, and she also has a lot of background. And
Yeah, her promo is a bind. Has a lot of realization,
Yeah.
like a lot of inputs you can press. But we went a little bit farther, and against a few samurai, the last hit will look different. Against Orochi, Shugoki, and Kensei.
look at them, yes.
cool.
So normal character, you bonk them on the head.
Okay.
Bonk.
You hear the sound already.
Okay, I see.
But against the samurai that she despises, like she will uppercut them. And then if you end up like killing them on the last hit, like on any ending, you will create a new kill animation.
Yeah, look at that.
And the samurai faction, the Orochi,
Oh!
the Shugoki, and the Kensei will uppercut. And if you're well positioned, it will ledge. You know.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's like a mini execution in that.
Yeah, it acts as
What up,
like
Sarah?
a,
Yeah,
like a picture.
baby. Yeah, and it's again Orochi, Shugoki, and Kensei. She doesn't like them. They're too honorable samurai.
Yeah.
That's it.
So she's like, yeah.
That's super, super cool. That's awesome. And the fact
Yeah,
that Legends
yeah, they
is-
did.
I mean, it's the little
EJR.
things, you know,
They
the
did, they
legend
did.
always,
Cherry on top.
yes.
Yeah. When we see an opportunity,
Yeah.
jump on it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for breaking all that down. Do you
What
want
we
to
watching? It's a new update coming.
Yeah, I mean, GC named the whole team, but
Yeah.
on of course,
And
everybody
it's basically
was
like
a great
running
help
over
on
what it's
animation
about.
team. Thank you, Michelle. That's a lot of animation on this. There's Noel as well that help on the hero that work with Michelle a lot.
Together.
Yes, and Martin as well that did the execution as well for that we're gonna see soon. So yeah, great work, everybody. I mean, it's
Awesome.
it looks amazing.
Whenever it don't matter. It don't matter when,
Thank you so
sir.
much for coming on and giving us all the insights into the animation.
Bring Mason.
Folks, sit tight because after this we have a special deep dive into the modeling of our new hero. But first, we'll be showing a compilation of all of Atakuda's executions. So check it out. Max, roll it.
All right, let's see what they got for us. Yeah, nah, leave the baby powder at home. You gonna act a fool. Would I go to streamer you? Probably not. Unless I start doing like IRL stuff. Did I see the video? Yeah, I seen it. Yes, I seen it. I seen it. Nah, it would be a good time though. But I gotta start doing IRL content if I'm gonna go.
愚か者の乱と騒ぎ気の短さは手榴弾爆発寸前のこの怒り街に火花一瞬 色素が言い聞かせ近距離戦コンバの衝撃重い一撃刀になんか頼らない
That wasn't even. That was quick. Wait. I mean, that's all right. That's a little better. Yeah, I like that one. That last one was good too. TikTok, if y'all haven't already, don't forget to follow the stream. We're gonna be on the 23rd. This is when the hero drops, so we got a week until this update drop, and we will be on. Oh, also, I cleared my friends list out so I can start inviting y'all to the lobbies. Just letting y'all know. So y'all might want to be followed if y'all want to get in on the lobbies, all that stuff. I finally got everything back working. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. See, I gotta fix that. You see how my screen be stopping when I get a rose? You see that? Hey, appreciate it. Thank you for the gift, Sarah. But I gotta fix that. I think I just gotta reset my computer, and then that should be able to be fixed. But it works too. It's gonna add on to the time. You see this right here, the timer?
Welcome back, Warriors. Oh, man, that animation segment was sick, and we are here to go into a modeling deep dive. And who better to help us talk about the character modeling than, is it Eric Curry herself? Kiara.
I think she's called Kiara Kure or something like that.
Now, I mean, we have to take a moment quickly off script to address the amazing cosplay in the room.
Yeah, she looks
Why,
amazing.
thank you.
Nice job.
That's an incredible look. How long have you been working on the fit?
Well, I'd say as long as the character has been in all our collective minds.
That's awesome. Well, you absolutely nailed it. So amazing cosplay.
Thanks.
Love that. And Danny, welcome back to the couch too.
Thank you. And seriously, as an art director, this is like the most fantastic thing that we see when people do fine art or they dress as heroes in cosplay and Comic-Con or whatever conference they it's
Whatever convention you want, please.
It's amazing.
That's good. So
Yeah.
awesome. Cosplay guide confirmed after this.
Oh,
So,
yes.
So folks, again, we are here to talk now more about the kind of the modeling deep dive of this character. Now, Kiara, like, do you want to help us understand, like, what was the process? What went into like the creation of this character?
Absolutely. So first, become the character. Be
okay,
one with Arakuri. Yes, absolutely. But on all seriousness,
blushing at
my
what?
job is to reflect the character and who
Iron
she
Fist?
is and
Yeah,
their
that'd be
story
cool.
and everything through how they treat themselves, but also their clothing. So who she is vital, especially for Arakuri, which is a fierce, close-range fighter. She isn't afraid of getting hurt. She shows it through her scars. You can see new ones, old ones. Her knuckles are raw. She smudges her makeup. You can see it on her lipstick and her eye makeup as well. There's layers of dirt and friction through her clothing. There's rips. She gets in there and she's there to fight and get messy and get the job done. She's not there to look cute. She's there to look intimidating and fierce.
I think you absolutely nailed
Yeah,
that.
the new
And,
hero
you
do
know,
look
like,
good,
even
though.
From everything we see, you know,
Definitely.
like,
We'll be
it
playing.
seems to like tell a lot about her background, like and her story more on that through the modeling itself. Like, what more can you tell us on that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So her background is her story.
I just want to see some
You
gameplay.
can see it in the materials, the pants, the robes.
I mean, this is cool though. I
They're
like
all
the art
materials that
design
are
and
accessible.
everything.
Silks, suedes, anything too fancy really isn't who she is. heavy woven materials where you can see the grain, how the cloth is woven together, the weight of the material, which rigging and animation did a major, like, exceptional job showing. The scratches on the metal, the paint chipping, the way that the fur is all matted and scrappy and not taken care of, but still has that like fierce, intimidating look on it. And like also the details that you don't think about. The handmade
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I don't think we get no more gameplay, man.
Maybe she did, or the people around her, to
We done
up
seen
that
everything.
look, to give personality, which is something that she's very known for. And speaking of
The only thing that's left is like
my favorite part, the tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
is like
Lily
the
did
deep dive.
such
I like the
an
tattoos though.
amazing job at them.
Tattoos
Like,
cool.
She designed them, and I had the pleasure, privilege, and honor to applying it on her body, making sure that every piece fits like her musculature, the way the flowers curve on her body to really enhance that like beef muscle look. The organic flow of Japanese design as well is super important. And players will notice that every single skin has a little change in them, and that we applied places where you guys can actually change the colors of the tattoos.
Oh, yes.
So we wanted to give
that's
you
cool.
a version of that, but also a version where she has no tattoos. She's just raw and full of scratches and full of blood.
Wow, that's so cool. Holy crap. I love it. There's just the customization there looks amazing. Like all the work and all the details that went into that. It looks incredible. So like huge shout out. Like great job on that. So I mean, what would you say was like the biggest challenge in like designing this character?
Well, not to go back on it, but the hair, like the hair
Okay,
was,
I think
really a challenge, but not because of what you would think, you know. Yeah, the haircuts are crazy and like
I like that.
full
I like
of
the mask. That
personality,
mask's
which
cool.
is really what we wanted, is someone that's in your face and not afraid to be who they are. But it's the little details. It's every strand of hair that we had to place in. It's also where we want to put the color that you guys, the players, can choose. Do we want it to make it look more natural, more crazy, like crazy neon dyes that cover the whole hair, the roots and all that? It was really like the placement of all those things were really important. And we wanted to give that natural badass look, but also keep her character where she's like, look at me, look how fucking badass I am. And yeah, sorry. It's what it is.
Yeah, we get one F-bomb per stream, so you're fine.
Yeah, the fists are going to be tough for sure.
It's so cool though. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I always love like getting cool outfits where I can change the hair color for the characters. So excited for that. So amazing work again. Danny, anything else you want to like kind of add to this?
No, seriously, Chiara did a great job, but I want to take some time to give some shout out to the Chengdu team that for the first time helped us doing characters.
Wow.
They wanted it for
Johnny
a while.
Bravo.
They jumped in the boat and did a great job. They did
Horrible
specifically
looking.
the
All right,
Setsu
you
pop
just
of the
hating
character.
now.
And seriously, they nailed it.
Wow.
They look so great. Yeah, they did a great job at transferring everything, the concept to like the 3D and yeah. So as you can see here, we showed that before. The player expression works so well on her too. So lots of options for you guys to have fun. So good job from the Chengdu team because they did weapon as well. They didn't just do the characters. They did the weapon again.
Oh wow, yeah.
And they went through the same process we do for the characters. So they had to apply the backstory.
Some of the weapons look good though.
Where they come from, the street vibe. So raw materials, and we have a little bit of modern stuff like barbed wires to them. So I hope you guys are gonna have fun because they look really, really good.
Yeah, amazing stuff. So thank you so much, Shane. Awesome work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. So yeah, I guess after that, at the end of the segment, so we'll see all of these. Like we're gonna play a video so everybody can see like all the armor, the weapon sets at the end of this. So I guess like, are there any final shout outs you wanted to throw out there, Danny?
Yes, but I'm gonna start with Chiara. Yes,
yeah, for sure.
I'm a bit intimidated right now.
Well, the concept artists, the whole character team, modelers, textures, riggers, all of the people who took care of
They need to do
making
better than saying
her
it.
come to life
Nah,
as
this
well.
is definitely it. For sure.
Not forgetting like VFX team, UI team, obviously the marketing team for all the visual that you guys saw during this
Yeah, they already
stream.
showed the
It's
hero.
amazing. Anthony, good job on the gameplay trailer, man. You nailed it so.
Nah, it's gender
so
lock. It's only a girl.
amazing. And you, Mr. Nolan, thank you very much for having us.
Oh, well, thank
As
you.
usual, always a pleasure coming here. You're awesome.
Hey, you know me. I'm all about coming here
Seems
and talking about
easy
our
to
amazing
counter.
game. So
I know,
very
you're the
excited
best for
to be here
that.
every
I think she
time.
has a lot of options to keep
thank
it
you so
to keep
much
it fresh
again,
though.
Akira. Thank you so much for
we'll
coming
see. I
on
think she
board
has good
and for
mix
all
up
the
potential.
crazy work
We'll
that
see.
was
We'll
put
see.
into this
We
hero.
gotta see when we get our hands
She's
on it, though.
amazing. She looks incredible. There's so much fun at play. I cannot wait for next week when she goes live. Danny, thank you so much.
Love
too,
you.
for
Love your
coming on the
videos.
couch with
Thank
us
you.
to
Thank you. Thank
continue
you.
to
Thank
talk
you.
More about
Guys, if you're
all
joining
the art
in,
that
don't forget
goes
to hit
into
that
this.
follow,
So
man. We're going to be
thank you.
streaming a
There's
lot
a lot
more
of
once the
fun
new hero
designing
comes
together,
out.
so
We
I
got
hope that
7
you guys will
days.
enjoy it
We're
as
going to be
much as
doing
we
some
did.
viewer lobbies soon
Right.
too. I
I'm gonna
finally
have fun
fixed
with
that
both
issue,
of
so
you.
I can
It's very
invite y'all
important.
again.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we have
make
to.
sure y'all followed up.
Making video games here, folks.
Exactly.
Good.
Thank
All
you.
right. So for everybody
If y'all
here at
wanna
home,
get in
we
on
hope
the
you
viewer
enjoyed
lobbies
this.
and all that stuff.
Coming up next, we have a very awesome throwback event segment. But don't go anywhere because we are going to show you a very cool video with all of the weapon and armor sets for the new hero. So,
Oh, they about to show the
stick
weapon and
around
armor.
We'll be right back.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Weapons, weapons, weapons. These are like the level 0 ones, like the basic ones. I like these wooden ones right here. Those are pretty cool for like an entry level. All right, now we're probably getting into like, oh, okay, that's cool. Okay. I'm seeing it. I would definitely like mix and match though, for sure. Nah, like definitely mix and match for sure, without a doubt. Is there more? That's it. That's all of them. We got the throwback event. Oh, test your metal. Is that test your metal? No, that's test your metal. That is, yeah, that is test your metal. Oh. This test your metal. Oh, we got it back. Yeah, we're getting the war color. Yeah.
Welcome back, Warriors. We
got Test Your Metal coming back.
Test Your Metal game mode
Yes.
is back during the event Metal Trials.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm so
Metal
pumped up
Trials, man. That's the best event, bro.
Too. Oh my gosh, this
Best
is like one of the
event.
most exciting events.
And it's
we have,
for the
one of
new
my
hero
favorites,
drop
so
too?
I'm really stoked for that.
So the new hero gonna have
I
their
think
own Test Your
we
Metal
even
gear.
have
You can go back. Oh my goodness, it's about to be
We
so
have a little
good.
Trailer. Max, show them the trailer.
This is about to be so good. Let's freaking go. August 13th. All right, bet. Finally, man. This comes back like once every who knows how long. Feel like once every 2 years. 2-3 years. I could be wrong though. Earn exclusive rewards, man. We literally got the all black outfits back. All right, good throwback event, man.
Ooh,
Good
oh my
throwback
gosh,
event.
So awesome. I am so stoked again, like for Test Your Metal to come back. But maybe Anthony, it's been a little bit since we've had Test Your Metal. Do you want to like explain like what is Test Your Metal?
Yeah, let's give a little breakdown of the lore. So, to celebrate the Truce of Wyverndale, warriors from all factions gathered in a legendary fortress to reenact battles from the past. The last chapter of Honor Games would soon be remembered as one of the darkest moments in Heathmoor's history.
Cool. cool.
Awesome. Do you want to tell everyone how the game mode actually works?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about. I'm over here today. All right, so let's talk about Tester Metal. So Tester Metal is really fun. It is a PvE elimination mode where essentially you and your team will fight a team of AI bosses from the campaign. So each round that you play, the bosses will get stronger and stronger. So in week 2, for example, players fight against a team comprised of the strongest bosses from each faction. These are bosses like including like Goodmunder, Tozen, and Apollyon, as well as other campaign characters that are going to be in there like Stone, Holden Cross, and more. And then finally in week 3, we have the hardest challenge of the event, the Tyrant's Test, where you're going to face off against a team comprised of warmongers led by Astria. So it's going to be super sick.
That's going to be awesome.
It is going to be good.
Also, a new awesome iteration is for the first time in Tester Metal, we'll have event leaderboards. So that's pretty cool. So you can see how well you're doing compared to the rest of the world. So
there should be a rewards for that.
Points will be granted by kills. So get out there, do your thing, go hard.
Kill them bosses.
That's it. That's it.
They should definitely have rewards for those event leaderboards. They don't have nothing for it.
Awesome rewards that come along with it. So why don't we take a look? So of course we have the black armor sets retrofitted for all heroes. Is a little sneak peek. It'll be available from August 13th to September 3rd. We also have the Blackstone Elite color swatch, as well as the Iron Legion color swatch as well.
Yes. Yeah, I love me the all black Tester Metal armor. So I cannot wait, especially for all the new heroes. Is like the best armor we have. So good. We also have more rewards though, so let's check these out. So listen, during week 1, from August 13th through the 20th, you're going to be able to loot the battle outfit Age of Wolves. So that'll be super cool. On week 2, from August 20th through the 27th, you'll be able to loot the Apollyon's Might embossing, as well as the Rose of Horkos embossing. And then
I hate this game.
There's the Rose of Horkos. That's amazing. And then finally, for week 3, we're going all out because you are going to be able to loot the I Am War free roam emote. So from August 27th to September 3rd, you just got to play and you get the loots. It's that simple. So there you go.
I can't wait. Nolan, thank you so much for breaking this down with me. We got an esports segment coming up.
There's esports stuff coming up.
So let's
for
take a
those
look
of
at
y'all
all
who
the
be in
Louisville,
esports with it.
Armor sets from Metal Trails first, and then we'll head to esports after.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Oh, this is all the Tester Metal stuff. Bro, that's clean. I ain't gonna lie. That's clean from Ocelot. That's clean. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of clean. What's the name? Hatun, I really don't care for. Virtuosa, yep. That's hard. Jurin, Lorangian Guard though? Yeah. Sohei? I can get with that too. Oh, okay, I like this. I like that. I like this. I like this one. I like this one. I like this one. I like this one. I like that one. All right, bet. I like that. Those are cool. I like them. I like them. And of course, all the old ones, of course.
All right, welcome back, Warriors, to the esports segment. We needed that little transition because Anthony and I had to swap couches.
A little swap.
It's very important. All right, I like the seat better, so we had to talk. we talked about it. But yeah, we are here to talk about esports, and we had something pretty cool just happen. So Anthony,
hurry up, balancing. Yeah, I do want to see the balancing.
So,
I do.
44 Triple Threat just concluded. So a big thank you to everyone who participated, as well as our tournament organizers, Spandude and Nutella. For those that aren't aware, Triple Threat is our year-long circuit comprised of 3 tournaments where we're awarding players with circuit points throughout each tournament, depending on where they finish. So the higher up you finish on the leaderboard, the more points you earn.
Makes sense.
So we're trying to find the GOAT, basically. Who's got the most points at the end of the year.
Awesome.
But yeah, we started the year off with a 44 tournament that just concluded. We're going to be heading to a 1v1 tournament just in Season 3. And then we're going to end off the year with another banger, another 44 Dominion tournament. But yeah, we just wrapped up the first 44 tournament of the year. Awesome turnout. Big thank you to our casters, Verbalocity and Norgos, and a big shout out to I Have Memes, who made his main channel debut as our analyst.
What's the new new heroes kit. I'll have a video on TikTok for
Big
y'all.
ups to him. He crushed it. It was awesome,
After the stream
to have
ends, I'm
that
gonna edit it real quick and I'm gonna post it on my TikTok.
It was really nice
for everybody to
But moving
watch.
on to the actual results of the tournament, a big shout out to Team AOG for winning. If you aren't aware, Team AOG is comprised of some veteran players of the scene. They got players like Clutchmeister, Mina B, Nymphoniel, also known as Likimon, Vanlar, and they also had Rawhit, who was a sub. Yeah, this was Clutchmeister's 101 tournament win, I think. It's nuts.
Great job, Clutch.
It's nuts. He's collecting the tournament wins like stamps, honestly. He's crazy.
Thank you for the rose, bro.
It's also Mina B's third
Thank you,
official
Matt.
Dominion tournament win, who I believe is only matched by Jarl right now. So
Appreciate
that's
the follow,
pretty cool.
Jay.
I like that. But yeah, AOG winning with the bracket reset after being knocked into the lower bracket was really entertaining. All the teams gave an awesome show. It was super, super fun to watch. But yeah, they won with a dramatic 6-1 against Stormina La Ballerina. And for those that don't know, Stormina is stacked. They stacked roster. They got players like Blitz, Bingalations, Antonio, and Living. Like, it's crazy players. But yeah, a big thank you to the
Interesting.
other
Thank you
teams
again for the
as
rose,
well,
man.
who made it to the series final. So of course, Stormina La Ballerina. We have Leftovers and JK as well.
Crazy. Wow. Those sound like some really, really tough teams to go against
No.
there. So awesome stuff. But I believe we also had another content creator who made their competitive debut. Is that right?
Yeah, we did. So Raptor X on Team JK did super well, beating out Masters of the Onesiverse in the close qualifier to make it to the top 4. This is again an awesome feat because Masters of the Onesiverse had some incredible
Draven,
players.
thank you for the follow. Jonathan, appreciate the follow.
Silix
Appreciate y'all.
and Bean, who's a Dual Frenzy winner back in 2024, I believe. They have Topemine, who's also an incredible player and is always in the running for top duelist. And there's also Ewop, who won the Friend of Foe 1v1,
this is more towards the end, Kelly.
back in 2024, 2025, I can't remember exactly, but like they're all like top players. So like the fact that Raptor was actually able to pull
Arthur, thank you for the follow.
This team was awesome. He made some cool recap videos too, so people should check that out. It was awesome.
I love to see it. I always love to see like more people coming in, more people competing. But speaking of which, you mentioned circuit points at the beginning of this. So where does that leave us now with the whole circuit points and the total for?
Yo, Jay with the
So,
Galaxy.
we're still tallying up the scores, but you can expect players from these top 4 teams to be at the top of the search.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for the Galaxy. Thank you, bro.
Really going to start to get spicy after the results from 1v1.
Haven't got a Galaxy in who know how
After that,
long.
players will have one final chance at the end of the year to earn as many points as they can.
Thank you,
in the final
man.
Dominion tournament of the year.
Nice.
And see who the GOAT is. Yeah.
That's awesome. So I can't wait for that. And you mentioned so the next tournament's going to be a duels tournament. So what can you tell people about that?
Yeah, so signups are going to be open soon. So keep an eye on our socials, the Battlefy as well. It's going to be in early season 3.
Thank you so much,
but
Jay.
In the meantime, maybe some players to keep an eye on. You know, if they're streaming, if you run into them in matchmaking. I'm sorry in advance, but you know, players like Blitz, Bingalations, Totmine, Bean, Ewop, Jarl, Kalid, all incredible players. Take notes, honestly. If you're looking to grind and get better at ones, these are the guys.
Nice, incredible.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's
I don't got
awesome.
Anything else?
Well, cool. Well, thank you so much, Anthony. I always love to see like how our esports scene is progressing, and like really excited to see the next round of this. So, Warriors, keep an eye out for that. Make sure you sign up, participate. It's going to be so much fun. So, really excited for all the amazing competition. And folks, don't go anywhere because coming up next, we're bringing JC back to the couch to talk about balancing.
Balancing. Okay. We about to get the balancing, y'all.
So, we'll be right back with all of that. So stick around.
This is going to be the last segment, but we're going to get balancing. We're going to get balancing. We're going to see what gets changed, what gets fixed. Here we go. Yeah, the armor is good though. Jay, the armor is good in my eyes. They just showed it. They just showed all the armor and stuff. After we do the patch notes, chat, I'm gonna go back and I need to go edit some videos to get up for the TikTok and the YouTube. Yes, this is gonna pair well with materials that they already showed. Like you could change like you know, the color, the armor, and then the actual colors that you can equip can change the color of the tattoos. It's a lot of it's some good customization they got. Yeah, they showed movesets already. We're at the end of the stream where they're going over the patch notes. Yeah, patch notes now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't worry, Lucid. I'm gonna have everything posted on my TikTok within probably the next hour and a half. I should have everything edited and then uploaded on TikTok. So I'll have it up on my TikTok. Make sure y'all follow.
Welcome back, Warriors. We weren't gone that long. We hope you enjoyed your wait. Nah, I'm just joking. JC is here, though,
Yes,
to talk
I
about
am.
balance. Amazing.
I don't know. I don't know. People were summoning me again.
I know. They couldn't get enough. Yeah.
They can't get enough of me. And I don't know how it works, but it always works. I teleport from my desk upstairs.
You tried to leave. We
yeah.
went-
Yeah. I'm like, I'm out of here.
Nice.
I don't want to do balancing. We don't need balancing.
No, we don't. We're
We don't.
perfectly balanced.
Perfectly
as it is.
balanced.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know. They ask for a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, they all ask for the same things, so you know what to do from the chat. It's always the
Oh,
same.
you mean Nerf Warlord?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, this, yes.
Jaren buffs. And yeah, there we
Yes.
go. Okay.
That works. Okay.
Cool. So yeah, we do have some patch notes to get into for that. But before that, too, Raph, again, welcome back.
Yeah, they're
to the
taking their
couch,
time to
too.
get into the patch notes. I'm not
Why
gonna
am I
lie.
here when it's the time to talk about patch
It's
notes,
because
eh?
you're awesome, Raf.
It's-
Oh, thank you. I have
that
to
was
say
tough.
something before we start.
Yeah.
This is, I must be like my 20th Warriors Den, but it's the first time when I'm sitting next to GC.
Oh, wow.
So I feel promoted today.
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
so happy. Can I like touch her
You
shoulder? or
can
something?
try. You can try. It's dangerous, though. Yeah, that's what it is.
Just the power is gonna flow through you.
It's really
then.
tricky.
So in any case, why am I here?
Yes.
I'm
tell
here
us.
because we have a new narrative feature in the game.
Narrative,
A new
you say?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my
It's
favorite.
actually a new menu, hero bio menu, and you can start a video, Max. Thank you. So
Hero
whether you
bio
have a
menu?
hero or not, you will now be able to go into a new lore
Oh,
section.
there's a lore
And
section.
in that lore
Oh.
section, you'll be able to read a sort of summary of what an archetype, the archetype of each hero is. What is a Black Prior? What is a Raider? What is a Arakure? What do they want? Why do they fight? How do they fight? So some heroes, 12 of them for now, also have a description of an individual character leading or being a representative of this archetype. So you have 12 for now. We will add more in coming seasons, but, and it is important, not in the next one. So for one seasons, we will not put updates, but it will come after that. And we intend to
Thank you
put,
for the 2 roses.
as many as we believe is important.
Thank you for the 2
And,
roses.
yeah, so we hope.
Okay, I gotta
this is
fix this
part
timer.
actually, of a larger
I gotta fix this
effort
timer. So my
to
next
bring
stream, I might
more
have
of
this
our
timer fixed for
wide
y'all.
world and the large story of
This was a test thing. I wanted to see how it
into the
worked,
game
but nah, this
itself.
is it works. I just
For
gotta
now,
fix it
has
up a little
been
bit.
accessible online.
Thank you for
a
the
lot of it
roses.
Is you needed to be there the season that it was told, or we have videos that describe what happened in that year or something like that. But there is nowhere that players can go and actually have references of everything that's happened or what do each warrior want. So now we're
Thank you for the
bringing more
rose,
and more of it into the game.
Monk.
We started with small snippets with executions and emotes. We're gonna continue do some of that when it feels right to do it. But now you have this new lore menu, and we'll keep updating it. But not next season. Once again, it is really important to say that.
I know at least one content creator that is probably overly ecstatic right now if he's watching it live. Fell off his chair or something, I don't know. But I'm sure there's at least one person, but overall, reading about all our funny sword heroes and our funny sword game is awesome.
That is very cool.
Able to get access to all these things is just peak.
Yeah, it is it's strange how you maybe don't know exactly, but whenever we say, hey, personality here, or this element of the character is represented there, all of that is part of the background. So it's kind of narrative is kind of a connective tissue. It is not at the forefront, but it helps everybody else, and we all work together to create heroes. And this collective work is something I really want to praise for this special feature.
Get to the
because
balance. That's
to
what I'm
do that
saying.
has required a lot of work.
That's what I'm saying.
From a lot of people, and it ends up, this update ends up being by number of lines and number of words added, this ends up being the largest narrative update since launch.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, quite a lot of work by many teams, and a big shout out to all of them.
Awesome. Well, super excited. I am excited to go in and read me some lore.
Chad, you know what I've been playing,
Go to
man?
Nushin.
Y'all probably saw my last stream. I was playing. I've been playing Black Ops so much.
Not a lot of people know and understand that you and the narrative team are so important as to how we build heroes, how we do stuff, where we go. Look, dude, I gotta give you props. It's just we've been working together for a few years now, and it's.
I literally been spent on
how,
Black Ops all day.
The background and how we're thinking about things that comes from you and your team, it helps everybody else. Like on the design team, I know we use a lot of where they're going. We sit down with you guys really often to go, okay, so we're trying to do this. How does it work with the personality, and how does it kind of function? Because overall, when the narrative is strong and everybody's aligned and everybody kind of feeds into it and feeds from it, you end up having much
Anton,
better,
thank you for the
heroes,
follow.
much better content, and it's so much more cohesive, and so it's really
Appreciate the follow.
Well,
amazing.
Thank you. I mean, it goes both ways. We enjoy being with you and having a game.
I've been playing Black Ops 1.
The gameplay is,
I've been on Black Ops 1, naughty.
And then we try to put some skin on top of it, I guess.
I haven't got the Black Ops 2
so
yet.
anyway, really happy to have this.
I'm thinking like I low key want to just hit max prestige in Black Ops 1 and then move to Black Ops 2. I might just go back at all the Call of Duties and just like just start getting like prestige. It's been fun, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's been so much fun.
I'm not gonna do it again because it's tired by now. But let's get
You
started
got
with
all right,
balance.
finally. All right, they heard you. Jay, they heard you. Here we go.
A few, yeah.
I should stall on this slide as much as I can.
As long as possible, yeah.
Okay.
Should we talk
more
about the feature?
Yeah.
Maybe more about Arakure.
Yeah, more
about
like
that.
Yeah. So Arakure, she's there. She's fighting. She's punching people with her tonfas.
Does she throw sand or something? No. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, let's go. I'm sure people are freaking out. All right, okay. So we're starting off with Varangian Guard. Is it you're here? Should I say Varangian or Varangian?
Didn't we say Varangian because it is? Yes, it is.
I'm happy you're here because I can ask you then. It's great. So now I know it's Varangian.
So you're stalling yet again?
I got y'all. Don't worry. I got y'all.
Okay, no, all right.
Chat, I got
so
you.
Anyway, so we're kind of changing a little bit the hero so that we want to address some of the frustration that players have playing this hero. So first up, Sellsword's Valor, which is her side dodge lights. They had crushing counters. They had a little bit like their defense was a little bit different.
Remove crushing counter.
Actually, crushing counter. We just removed them, and now her dodge attacks are regular dodge attacks with the same
standard defense.
The reason why we did this is that actually landing those crushing counters on purpose is really tricky, and that's okay. Right? Like if we have like super high level execution stuff and timing, it's great. Except when most of the time that it happens, it's not on purpose and it's by accident, and it just ends up being super frustrating when you're playing against her. And so it's been one pain point of this hero for a while.
I use VG.
So
what the heck?
Them, making your dodge attacks pretty regular. There's no real point of having like that much more extra defense on your side dodges there. So we're gonna toning that down a little bit so that it makes kind of a bit more sense. For Sellsword's Bounty, which is her front dodge attack.
No, I think she still has her regular crushing counters. This is just on the dodge attack crushing counters, y'all. Just on the dodge attack crushing counters.
100 MS. Who cares, right?
Just on the dodge attack
ones. The
ones.
difference here is that
the regular ones are still there.
Lengthens the period where she's vulnerable to guard breaks, and so you cannot. It's harder to stuff guard breaks when you can do it just a little bit later. It makes just enough of a difference that it's still super viable. It's still a great move. But then it's harder to use on reaction or like even on prediction to guard breaks. You have to do it like a little bit earlier, so it balances that out again. Because it's one of those things that if a lot of heroes don't have that kind of vulnerability, it becomes super hard to play against them. You have less options defensively, and you become a bit too.
No, I think BG's so good, y'all.
Oathkeeper Spiral, which is the zone attack that she can do after she blocks somebody with her big shield. So the issue here is that initially we wanted it to not have too much forward movement.
It's not that crazy, y'all. This nerf not that crazy. It's not that
the
crazy.
axe works and all that kind of functions.
The hero will still
If we
function
ended up making the
pretty much
trajectory
the
of
same way,
hitboxes
y'all.
bigger,
It's not that
create
crazy.
Phantom hits. We try to avoid phantom hits as much as possible. We want it to look as much as we can into the weapon trajectories and stuff. But the problem is that there's not a lot of range. And if we gave her like too much forward movement, she would miss everybody around her. And the purpose of that move is to hit people around her. So it didn't quite make sense. But we've
the biggest thing is the delayed attacks.
Just enough for
Reduce the ability to delay attacks at the bottom. That's the biggest change.
Throw this attack, hit 2 people, miss my target. And so that's just kind of weird, right? It doesn't quite function as intended. So we made sure that she moves forward just enough to always hit the person she's locked onto.
Like if that's something that you did a lot, it's going to change the way you play.
Hit people around her as well, so that it works good.
Okay.
The last thing that we did on Varangian Guard is we've reduced the ability. I'm going to read it because it's going to be complicated. The delay attacks the chains by 100 MS on every single attack that chains. So light heavy opener, allegiance, charge, and spiral, Yalder, Holdkeeper, and Sellsword's bounty and valor. So it might sound like it looks like a nothing burger of a change, right? But the big reason why we're doing this is that she has crushing counters on all of her lights in chains. And initially we had made that delay window super long to give players a chance to really time them properly and feel good using them. What ended up happening is because of that, she becomes borderline impossible to peel in group fights.
Yeah.
So because when you're blocking external, when you're doing stuff externally, you can, this is like secret tech, don't tell anybody except if you already know, you don't really know. When somebody's throwing an attack at you externally, right? So I'm here, I'm locked onto Raph, and you're here, you're throwing attacks at me. I can block you 2 different ways.
Right.
Either by blocking in the direction you are from, or blocking the actual stance of the attack. So if you're on my right, and you throw a top attack, I can block top and block it, or I can block right and block it. Because I block both the direction you're coming from and the direction of the attack. So that's kind of why also it's kind of good to do like something like different sides so that it's a bit harder to block. But the thing is, this also applies to crushing counters and superior blocks. So you could often just like superior block on the side and would block like all 2 stances. And you could
using
mess it
before the stream.
mess it up sometimes and like cover other options. So it ended up being a bit too strong and a bit too oppressive. So by lowering the delay, you can still do it, but it's harder to time like and delay it like a bunch, so that it's a bit trickier to be able to block those attacks using that stuff.
Gotcha.
So that is it for our good old friend Varangian Guard or Varangian. Orochi, everybody's
wait.
least favorite samurai, but somehow everybody loves him.
Zephyr Slash now enhanced.
Mostly nerfs, which I think some people are going to be happy with.
Recovery can no longer be canceled with a
Zephyr
dodge.
Slash, which is his side dodge lights.
Side dodge lights.
They're back to being enhanced,
Ooh.
but the recovery can no longer be canceled by a dodge in any situation. On hit.
Let's
on
go.
block,
I'll take it.
So it's the treatment we gave Pirate a little while ago. That worked super, super, super well. And so we're applying it to Orochi and maybe somebody else that will know about it a little bit.
Sneaky patch notes.
Somebody with access. But
Warlord, right?
Warlord, yeah, Warlord, of course. We're going to nerf Warlords. But essentially, the idea here is
Yeah,
that
it's a kunai
it's
nerf.
a defensive move, and it's really, really, really good. And it has a big
Well,
trajectory.
it got higher
Being able
damage,
to
but
dodge cancel
more
it,
cooldown.
even on hit, proved to be a little bit too
And it's
strong.
slower.
You're still able to zip around too much on the battlefield, being really, really defensive.
And if you dodge
So
it, you can get a
toning it down
punish.
so that it's purely a one-shot.
Jay, thank you for the heart
defensive
me.
move.
Appreciate the
You
heart
do it
me.
once, and that's going to be it. Yeah,
The heart me's mean a lot, chat. Thank you so much. If you guys have a heart me, we have like a little goal going.
We have to commit just a
That
little
10
bit more
unique
time,
people.
so
If
you
y'all can send a
can
heart
actually
me,
get peeled and get
that would mean the
stuff
world to me. Thank you so much.
So then we adjusted his
Appreciate
zone
the
attack
follow.
as
Appreciate the
well.
follow.
So we adjusted a trajectory to have a
Thank
little bit
you,
less
Brandon.
reach on the left and front sides, because again it caused a bit of phantom hits, but it was super strong. The cable is bugging me.
Okay.
Yeah. So it ended up being a bit too strong in group fights because it would hit just outside, just a little bit too much. So by lowering this,
Preston, thank you for the follow.
just a tad, we're able to, it functions a lot better, and it's a little bit less annoying in group fights. And we've also
You used to go against your
lowered the
view.
amount
I
that
will.
it
I just fixed my
pushes
friends list,
opponents when
Brandon.
they
I literally
block.
just fixed it, so we
That
can do it
causes issues
again.
where
I can invite people
if
again.
I throw a zone attack and you're there and
So
you block it,
the next
you used to
stream,
get
that's what we're
pushed
doing. I'm
away
doing viewer
just
lobbies.
a bit too much to be able to effectively counterattack me. So by lowering it enough, you're going to still stay close, and you have less forward movement. You have to move a little bit less to be able to punish me and do what I need to do.
Yo, Jaw, thank you for the follow, man.
We've also changing the input for wind gust, which is deflect attack. It's now on heavy. I know people are going, no, we're not going to do the old animation back. But essentially, like, we're putting on heavy because Orochi is one of the few heroes left. Like, unfortunately, Shinobi has it because it's on guard break and we don't want to do it. That can just dodge and hit a single button and get both the dodge attack or the deflect. That's an actual option select. People use option selects in a lot of wrong ways. This is the right way. It's one input that does multiple outcomes depending on the situation. The game selects which option it's going to do. That's where the word
My
comes
stream
from.
is Saturday.
So that's an actual
probably
option.
Saturday
So
morning.
by putting it onto heavy, you as a player actually have to go, I deflected, I have to hit heavy, and not just I dodge attack. And if I'm lucky,
But Tune, you got to re-add me though.
I
I had to get rid of all my whole friends list.
so which what you get, we're doing that for pretty much every single hero. Again, like on Shinobi, it's a bit harder because it's both a kick and some weird teleport that he does, and it doesn't feel quite right to have that teleport attack on a light or on a heavy. So we're gonna try to figure things out. But right now, at least for Orochi, this is how it's gonna go. Finally, we're also nerfing Kunai, which I'm sure people have already rejoiced because they saw this.
Yes.
So Kunai is really, really good. It's a projectile feat, so already it's frustrating. You can do it from off screen. Nobody kind of sees it going. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's enough to be annoying. It pushes you into a bit of a hit stun, so it's kind of annoying. So what we're doing now is we've doubled the cooldown. So now instead of being 30 seconds, it's 60 seconds. We've also upped the damage to compensate, right? So it does 20 instead of 15.
Because you could literally get a kunai
so
back in the
kinda,
same fight you
you're gonna
used
use
it in.
Once per fight, about 60 seconds is about the length of a single fight. So by doing this, you can use it once per fight. It's still good, but it's not twice per fight to just annoy people from
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Then the time at which you throw the projectile during the animation when you activate the feat is at 600 ms instead of 4. So now, if you're locked on to an Orochi, you can
react to the
technically, like a lot of people can, react to the animation and dodge the kunai.
As soon as you see him dig in a pocket,
part
just
one
dodge,
that
bro.
changed. Part 2 is that the recovery is now also higher.
Now,
So,
and you can get a punish.
it takes 500 ms before Orochi can do anything, whether the projectile hits or not. So now, if you're in front of an Orochi that you see through a kunai, you can do dodge attack and punish them. So it makes a big difference there as well into how viable the feat is. It's still off screen, it's still unlocked or whatever, but it ends up being a lot more easier to deal with in a 1v1 scenario.
Yeah, higher risk and lower reward.
Exactly, right? It makes sense. And so, kind of, if you look at it as kind of a damage per minute type of thing, it used to deal 30 damage per minute, right? If you use it on cooldown and everything.
Yeah.
Now it does.
Yeah, the
20
dodge
damage a
recovery.
minute, so
Yeah,
it's
the
a
dodge
bit
recovery.
nerfed.
Yeah, you're gonna see
We tried to
Orochis
compensate
use
for
that
things a little bit so that
less.
it doesn't feel as bad to throw a 15 damage projectile.
Yeah.
Every
It's
minute that
enhanced though,
does,
so you can chain. But
We're trying to like adjust things and have a bit of compensation where it's needed.
Makes sense. All right.
Next slide. Who's up next? Jurin.
Jurin.
oh,
did you-
missed with a super GG.
Let me look into the lore. Nah, you're
Okay.
choosing
Thank you,
this.
man.
Please don't put it on me. You're
right.
buffing him, right?
Yeah, we're buffing. We're
Yes,
buffing
yes.
right now. So
Thank you so much. Thank you so
I see
much,
people
Mist.
in chat demand that we nerf Jurin, so we're gonna nerf Jurin. That's great.
Oh wait, we
that's
got
how it
Jurin
goes.
nerfs.
That's how it goes. That's
how
only
we
how
make
it goes.
decisions,
Yeah,
right?
that's how
Wait,
we
what's
make
going on?
decisions, right?
The king.
There's a bit
Thank
of
you
a
for the
typo here.
follow.
It still says sea lions
hold on.
bounce, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. So it's fine. So basically, right now, what we've done, right, is address a couple of pain points on Jurin. We have more changes coming.
Vulnerable to guard break. Oh,
But we wanted to
beautiful.
push these now because they are like some of the bigger pain points. So first up is his side dodge attacks, right? Side dodge heavy. So
Right.
as you know, as everybody knows here, and probably everybody looking, Jurin has tap
No
and
longer
hold mechanics,
feightable.
depending on if you're tapping. Or if
Oh,
you're
you gotta commit.
The issue
He's
that we have
cooked.
right now is
He's
that
cooked.
when
That was
you
his.
do a
That's
side
one of his
dodge
best
attack,
tools.
You can either tap it or hold it. Yay! If you hold it, you go into a much slower attack that becomes unblockable, doesn't chain, so there's a bit of a drawback. But the issue that it causes is if you're fighting Jurin and
You
you're
can
doing a
know.
side dodge attack, you kind of know with everybody.
They fixed the his regular dodge heavy
You have to decide, are they going to do a
to
dodge
where
and you go, do I go
if someone blocks it, you know how you can get a GB? They fixed it.
It's feint to guard break or feint to parry, but if you miss one, you're in massive trouble. Because if you try to go, I tried to parry and they did the extended dodge version, so the held version, they would punish you. So it created like an extra layer of reads on top of everything else. Now, previously, we kind of made it so that the tapped version is a little bit slower, but also it was no longer enhanced on hit. So you could block it and it would bounce back. And we made sure that you could be punished for that. So if you blocked it, you got a free guard break on the opponent every single time. So that kind of works, but it still does not fully address the issue of he has a choice
because they lowered the
relatively fast dodge attack that yes has some risks.
So it's still there,
or a super long one that can be feinted. That's unblockable. All that stuff. So what we're doing is we're normalizing them. So the held version now is 600 MS, just like the tap.
Right.
It counts as a light parry, just like a light one.
Okay.
You cannot feint it anymore.
Right. So if you see the red, if you see the orange, parry it.
It has the standard dodge timings, right? So as the other ones, it's vulnerable to guard break from 0 to 200.
Then you could GBM.
Yeah. The hit and block recoveries are 700, and interrupt block recovery is 700 as well. Interrupt block on this case isn't really going to happen much, but it's still there, depending what can typically happen. But it actually is interesting because something that's missing here, which is really interesting, is that it is no longer unblockable. So if you are Jern and you were relying on those like side dodge unblockables to hit a bunch of people or to pressure somebody in a win-win scenario, you can no longer do that. If you're playing against Jern, every single time he does a dodge, if you read that he's in a dodge attack, you get a parry every single time on the same timing, and you can punish him very effectively. So we're removing that layer of reads. There is still the I'm going to hold dodge to get the block, but feint to GB beats that and empty dodge. So we're back to more normal options in here. You don't have to make a double read. And then if he does a held one, then you have to read, is he going to feint or let it go and all that sort of stuff. So it's really a big nerf to that attack specifically. I know it's something that's been requested for a while. We took our time to do it.
Yeah, that does hurt him bad. That's a big nerf to Jern. Jern is effectively cooked.
And we tried other things. We got a suggestion from some of our players when he came to the studio last week and stuff to try some things out. And one of their suggestions was, hey, why don't you make the held version way longer, like much slower, make it still unblockable, so that as a player I can go, hey, they're going to do a side dodge. I'm going to try to parry the tapped version. And if that fails because they hold it, then I can feint my heavy and then and then figure out the other thing afterwards. There's two issues with this. First of all, feinting a parry is a bit easier when your heavies are super slow because you have a much wider window. If you're like Glad or like people that have like 700 MS heavies, the timing is super tight. It's really hard. Then on top of it, you have to manually delay it. It's trickier to do for most people. You kind of have to go, oh, I'm throwing it. Then the window to delay your feint is tight. And the other problem is that if not a lot of people know this, and it might be why sometimes I see videos on Reddit of people going, hey, I parried, and it went through my parry or went through my block or whatever. And sometimes it's because if you press cancel, so the B button or whatever it is on keyboard or mouse and keyboard, when you parry, during the start of that parry animation, it disables the parry. So because we wanted to avoid the option select of, hey, every time I parry, I press heavy and cancel at the same time. And then if it's a parry, I parry. If it's not, I do a heavy feint, right? So because of this, there's that input that's there. So it complicates things even further. And on top of this is that attack is frustrating at high level, but it's also frustrating at medium and low level. And we don't want to force that burden that is extremely difficult to lower the frustration only on top level, and then the rest of the players just go, you know what, we don't care about you, which is not the case. We love everybody.
We do.
But our players are really important, so we want to make sure that kind of fits. The second part of this on the tapped version is it's back to be enhanced. The recoveries are now normal, so you don't get a free guard break whenever it gets blocked. So they're really equalized, so that works kind of well there. Yeah. So that's page one, because you see one of two.
That's right.
Is there a second page?
Let's find out.
Raph, you're working narrative. You write.
So usually when you say one of two, does it mean that there are like many pages?
It means that
10?
maybe, or maybe there's two.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm relying on you, on your expertise.
I write. I don't do maths, man.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So
Do letters, not numbers. That is
yes,
the
I
thing.
guess.
Yeah.
Well, let's look. All right.
Oh, two.
Second page.
It was a good call. It was a good
Yes.
call.
So Defiant Swipe. So do you know what Defiant Swipe is, Nolan?
I believe.
Raph, you wrote it, so you know.
Yeah, okay. I believe that is his neutral hold light. Yeah.
Wonderful, bingo. So essentially, so
rehearsed.
yeah, we rehearsed. So clearly,
I would not have
okay.
known otherwise.
Nolan
It has
had
no.
to
It
go
doesn't
and
have
put, like,
armor
create
on it.
tasks for people to
I
do
did,
this, so he
yeah.
kind of knows.
Whole light has no armor, but it's
essentially,
enhanced.
The problem that we have with this move, having armor in neutral, is that you can essentially, you see red, you hold light, you beat it, right? The thing is, it was designed in a way that goes, yes, but you lose your turn. You can't chain. And generally, you lose the exchange because you're going to deal less damage than the damage you take from your opponent's attack, if it's a heavy or whatever. It also has some issues of like being able to interrupt some attacks in chains, like and it killed some characters' offense. But basically, because of this, it's not necessarily that the move itself is too strong, is that it's very annoying to go against.
Yeah.
Because even if you win the trade, and if every single time I throw an attack at either one of you, and you're Durin and you just hold light, like every time I have to feint to parry, or feint to nothing, or let it go, and I win the exchange, but I'm back to neutral, you're back to neutral, and I have to do it again, and again, and again, and again. And it just makes it for less engaging and interactive gameplay. So we have removed the uninterruptible stance on it completely, but it's not enhanced. So it's still usable, right? The important thing with enhance is that, and it's a bit of a technicality, but when you throw an attack that is blocked, that gets interrupt blocked, so you kind of bounce back, you know, it's super dangerous, especially when you're outnumbered, because the entire time that you're bouncing back, you're vulnerable to guard breaks. This is a lot of source of damage in a lot of different situations where it's really, really, really dangerous. And sometimes it's why you don't want to throw out lights. Sometimes it's why some heroes are better in group fights because their lights are enhanced on external targets. Sometimes they aren't, depending on the hero. So it makes it more dangerous to throw lights. So it being enhanced means you can kind of throw it to kind of do a quicker interrupt in a group fight with less risk. So there's still a purpose for it. It's smaller in scope, but it's still there. The other thing is that we fixed an issue, a very, very important issue that's tricky. And so for that, I have to explain again a little bit on a technical side to go how it functions. When you are, let's say I'm locked onto you, right? Actually, no, I'm locked onto somebody imaginary in front of me.
You're
right?
locked on the stream. Yeah.
And you're both on the same side. Whenever you throw attacks, the game kind of decides which indicator to show by determining which
Quay,
is
thank
the
you for the
next
follow.
one that will land on you. So this is why sometimes if somebody is on the side and throws a light, and the other person is a Hitoki, for example, right, and that's charging a top heavy, you're going to see like a regular indicator to block, but it's going to hide the fact that Hito's coming with an unblockable right behind it until that light resolves. And then you can have, like, you can kind of get like smaller, like shorter indicators for unblockables for slower attacks. The problem is that Durin, everything he did always took priority over his opponents every single time. So you could, in theory, hide unblockables that are like faster, or like start.
Whoa! What happened?
And make it much harder to fight when a Durin was nearby, because there was a bit of a bug due to how we kind of build the hero and stuff. So that bug has been fixed, so it no longer overrides. So it should be a bit easier to fight when there's a Durin next to you, because they can't kind of like just mess with your indicators as much.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right.
Okay. So that's it for Durin. Don't worry, there's no warlords.
Okay.
Okay.
We're not nerfing warlords.
Of course not.
No.
Warlords is like, he doesn't need it.
It's
He doesn't
fine.
need it. He
It's
doesn't
fine
need
the
it,
way.
right?
Warlord?
We have some other changes. So first up on Berserker, spoilers alert, I was kind of talking about it before.
Yes.
So Spin Chop gets the exact same treatment that we gave to Zephyr Strike on Orochi.
So side
lights
dodge.
are enhanced. They can no longer be canceled by dodge.
Can no-
Same reasoning as with Orochi.
Oh.
Works really well.
Oh,
Zerg kinda needs this. They need
y'all
to be
Zergs
enhanced,
are
because if
done.
they're not enhanced, it's a lot harder to use in team fights as well. So being enhanced makes a lot more sense. The other thing is we fixed a bit of an issue that we had where, because of the way like the hero is built, if you did spin chop and it put you out of stamina, if you buffered an attack afterwards, you would go into your regular chain even if you were out of stamina. That was a bit of a problem, so we fixed that issue, which means that you can when you miss, you chain from 3 to 3 MS instead of from 0 MS. It's a small change, but it makes a bit of a difference here. It's a bit of a bug that we were able to fix. That feels good.
Nice.
JJ. So Zhang Zheng, it's kind of a weird thing where if you did, actually right now on live, you can go test it out.
Can we get a Warlord buff, man? Come on.
So if you're playing Zhang Zheng,
It's been years. It's been like freaking 8 years.
And at 300 MS right now. But go and try this. I dare everybody now to go and try this. You do front dodge, switch stance to left or right, and then press light at the same timing as you would do from the top. And see what happens. Spoiler alert, nothing. The input gets fully eaten because there was only a check to do a top light from front dodge, even though you can switch your stance. So by what we did is, because you can switch your stance, you can now do a side hit as well at the same timing at 3 to 900. It'll give him a bit more options as well when you front dodge, maybe hit somebody, you do that sort of stuff. So it's interesting. It's a very, very, very small buff, but it's still pretty interesting. It's more for almost for input comfort than anything. So that's really, really good.
Awesome.
Then another page.
Bruh.
Nerfs to Sohei.
Nerves.
Yeah, so Sohei is overperforming a little bit. There's all that good stuff.
My God.
It's great. I'm really happy that Sohei is a lot more playable. There's still some issues lingering, but it's way, way, way better. Much better shape. And too much better of a shape. That doesn't really mean anything, but it's okay. So we're nerfing is tier 1 and tier 3 feats. So they're both going down. The damage, the defense debuff and the damage buff are both going down by 5%. So when you have both active, you no longer deal 50% extra damage, you deal 40% extra damage. Okay. We'll keep an eye on it. If it's still too strong, there's other avenues we can do. We can like lower cooldowns or mess with that sort of stuff. But we'll see how that pans out. And then if it's not enough, we'll keep going. We'll keep nerfing. I'd much rather take the slow and steady approach that doesn't nuke characters from orbit as if you're a bug-infested planet or something, than just going, you know what, we're going to do like a little bit, and then if it makes sense, good, we're good. If we need more, and we're good to go. So that it also pads the patch notes a little bit. So it's good.
Sure.
Kidding.
Yeah.
No. Why are you saying
No
those
I would never
Warlord?
do these things. I'm crazy. I didn't have a lot of sleep. So that's what happened. I worked too hard on these things. Finally, we have we fixed an issue on Lawbringer where it was kind of interesting. If you did front dodge heavy, but
No Warlord buffs.
target swapped while you were doing it, right? So I'm dodging towards you,
And then
switch targets to Nolan, press heavy. There was a bug where Lawbringer wouldn't rotate towards you, so the trajectory would still hit you. You could still parry me, but it looked like it was going towards Raph. And so that created a bunch of issues, clearly. And so we fixed that, so now he properly rotates, and everything is good and golden and happy. And Lawbringer mains can rejoice. Actually, not, because then they can't abuse this anymore. But
That's fair.
Yeah, they
better
got a
like
slight
this,
nerf to so
and that's how it
slight nerf.
So that's it for patch notes.
Wow.
Lots of stuff.
Yes.
I'm hoping people are happy with the During nerfs.
Sure.
I'm sure there's like a celebration in the streets right now. People are throwing confetti everywhere.
Fireworks.
Yeah, fireworks.
Absolutely.
The whole thing. Yeah.
That's good stuff. All right.
That's good.
Well, thank you so much, JC, for going over those, walking us through that.
Wow.
And Raph, thank you so much again. Really excited for all the lore pages that we get to check out.
always happy to be here with both of you.
I can't wait to spend my time in 400 reading.
Yes. That's
So
where we're
you
going.
do the math, I do the writing.
Exactly, and that's
Okay,
great.
okay, that's
Then I can read what you wrote, and then you can do
I can
math
try
on what
to
I
do
did.
some math.
That works.
Up to 2, I can.
Okay,
Yes.
that's good.
1, 2, okay.
That works. Okay. All right.
We're really on fire with this. I love it. So I'm excited for that. Folks, we hope you're excited as
Yeah,
well. So all these
unfortunately.
changes are going to go live next week when we
Next
drop
week.
this patch.
Oh, man. All right,
yeah,
well,
so you don't have to wait long for
fellas,
all of that.
that's all we got for
in the
today.
meantime, thank you, JC, again. Thank you,
GGs,
Raph,
everybody.
again. And don't go anywhere, folks, because we have the community corner coming up right after this.
GG's, everybody. I'm going to get up out of here.
All right, so
I got
listen.
videos to edit, stuff like that. And I'm going to get some TikToks. I got some TikToks coming up for y'all. If y'all miss anything, I will be posting it on the TikTok. So make sure y'all follow and all that good stuff. Same goes for YouTube. I'll have it up there as well. So peace out, everybody. I'll be back probably later tonight or some other time, either tomorrow, later tonight, tomorrow, whatever. And we'll get some games in, all right? So definitely follow the stream. And yeah, we got a week until the new hero, y'all. See y'all there. Peace.